huellas, mi amor. ¿Dónde? Por todas partes.
What's good? What's good? What's good? Here we are on the #1 ass-eating podcast in Chicago.
That's what we do.
This is what we talk about. You guys already know the rules. Your boy, Carlos Rodriguez.
So compa el bardo.
Shout out to my boy, the Mexican Jay-Z, Jose Zermeño.
Wipe that off, compa. You got COVID on it.
Yeah. Okay, there you go. I got a little shock on it right now. Shaka Khan.
Boom chakalaka.
As you guys can see, we have a AMG very own guest today.
Yes.
AMG DJ. I think he was, we had already done Jesse and we've done Bola and Memes. So he's the last of the clan to be in this mug.
And that's only because he didn't make it to his
That's right.
episode he
His
was
original
supposed
one.
to be on with Jesse.
Yeah. I forgot about that, technically.
Shout
Out to our boy, motherfucking Fatty Whop.
Fatty Whop.
The lazy eye.
Yes, that's all I picture every time I fucking see that, man.
The lazy eye.
DJ Whopper.
The Forrest Whitaker eye. That's cool. What's up? What's up? Glad to be here. Glad to be a part of this finally. Sorry I wasn't able to make it last time. You know, I had
You're going to Max, I think.
I was going to
You
Max.
fell
I had
asleep, motherfucker.
Nah, I was running around getting the last minute things for my trip. I had a wedding to DJ out in Puerto Vallarta.
That's right. That's right.
Sheesh, little PV action. I love it.
It was cool, man. It was really, really good. I had fun.
Yeah?
I had fun.
Do anything illegal out there?
Man, I didn't have time. As soon as I landed, I got picked up by the car service. They drove me to the hotel, changed, showered.
To the hookers?
No,
to
no
the
hookers.
hotel.
The hotel.
But that's not the other hotel that you were talking about.
No, not that hotel. I wanted to go there, but no, he took me to the resort, and I checked in, and before I knew it, you know, we had to go do practice for dinner rehearsal. Had some drinks out by, you know, overseeing the beach, but it was cool, man. It was very, very cool. Really, really good spot. Humid as fuck. Very humid.
Yeah, humidity's a motherfucker. Make them titties sweat.
Them titties were sweating.
Right now when you said illegal. Speaking of illegal, shout out El Compota Churrox. How do you say it? I always fuck it up. I call him Erickson. Fuck that. And La Raza over at Boomsticks for this fucking churrito that we're smoking right here. Here, G, I was passing it to you right now. You weren't paying attention. Que tiene que wax y pinche todas esas.
Wax on.
Wax on.
Wax off. Wax on.
Wax off. Esa putada, compa. So shout out them. Go check them out. They got a Insta page, I'm pretty sure. Boomsticks.
Tastes like motherfucking
Ass?
no. What?
Whoa.
Well, speaking of ass,
Fresh out of the shower. It got some very sweet taste, G.
it tastes like grape crush, to be exact.
Grape crush in ass?
Never had it with ass. Unless it's got some ass residue
You know, like he
from
poured
the
down.
fucking mouth it's coming from.
You know, like, you know how they do. You know, pour it down the crack and take a shot at the end.
This
I got a
episode is
funny
brought to you by
story
Preparation
about
H.
that type of, those type of shots. Shout out my boy Big Boy. I don't know if we're ready to tell those stories yet.
Maybe we'll bring him in here.
We should.
Bring
I'll
him
let
in
him
here.
tell him for itself.
We should bring in big boy one of these days. But my boy Whopper,
It's here.
What's up? What's up? What do you guys want to talk about? What you guys
you
want to
don't
know?
smoke, you don't do shrooms,
Actually, not right now. Not at the moment.
don't eat ass.
Not at the moment either. We're just we're going through a whole.
What does
cleanse.
that mean?
You're going through. You're healing.
Yeah,
You're
I'm healing. I'm healing. I'm going
Going
through
through the journey.
Like you don't need to ask like today, or like
For the last week.
I just haven't. I haven't for a while. I haven't met the right person or the right ass. It's just,
Well,
you know?
some
you
people are
know what?
picky, some people are not.
Well, I mean, you just can't go around eating random people's ass.
Well, you could.
You can't just go to another country and just start eating ass.
dijo mi compa, hey, I paid for it. Shit.
Oh, no, ma.
No voy a decir cuál compa, pero.
That's true. I don't know if I should tell the people. I mean, Fatty Wop was a little nervous coming
You're
into.
making him more nervous.
I'm always nervous.
Pausing all out.
That's just me.
How are you dealing with the anxiety right now? Like,
I
I mean, from the outside, you're looking pretty cool.
I'm always looking pretty cool.
Yeah.
I've just it's one of those things that I kind of I've learned how to cope with it, learn how to deal with it.
Yeah.
Find your little points to get relaxed and set your mind straight.
Are you good with drinks? I see you got your baby drink there.
Yeah,
You don't want anything else?
a beer.
Want some
Wait,
water?
are we talking real anxiety here?
Oh yeah,
Like
Yeah,
for
yeah.
real?
yeah. Like
This
I have
like-
bad.
Fucking Whopper Jr. over here? No, that's funny. Remember, old girl
you
from
want beer?
Patron used to call you Whopper Jr. and used to call Jesse Whopper.
Wow.
Jesse gets mad because I introduce him as my dad all the time.
He's Whopper and you're Whopper Jr.
He's like, "Who him? Yeah, it's mi papá."
Somebody just told me Jesse got confused for somebody's dad. Was it with you or no?
Yeah.
Recently?
Yeah.
Where
No,
was it at?
It was a while ago. It was a couple years ago.
Recently.
My pops had he was taking a trip from Mexico up here on the bus, and he swore that he seen Jesse, and was just wondering how come Jesse no lo saludó.
Oh, yeah, that's funny.
Because it wasn't him.
Che, vato.
Well, it's hard to confuse him.
Yeah.
There's one right next to the fridge, Jose, just in
I
case.
got it, bro.
I'll wrap it. What?
No, bro, just put an X over it.
That's all right.
You don't have to do that.
This is not the guac pod.
We're not getting.
Para que lo abra,
Don't
Bart.
do it. Don't do it. You got the lighter?
Break the ice a
I
little
should
bit.
have put
all right?
up to the mic.
Chug, 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 chug.
¿Sí ve, compa? Que es una dona.
Muy a
Vean
huevo
el
alcanzo a ver,
Vean
pinche.
el pinche hoyo que tiene.
Tengo que
ahí,
poner
compa.
los pinches lentes a la
Ya está
verga.
pegando el pinche waxazón.
La única pinche dona que me liken es la araña patudona.
You gotta put this on.
How long have you known Fatty Wop, Compa Bart?
Well, I want to say it has to be probably just a little bit longer than, a little bit less than we've known you guys.
Yeah, I
you
think
know?
that's correct.
So I want to say probably 5 to 6 years now, because I mean we've known you for 7, going on fucking 8 a la verga already. You know. So yeah, I got to know Whopper for a good 5, 6 years already.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got into the AMG mix late in the game. You know, when I started DJing, I was still doing a bunch of privates and backyard parties. So when I met
When did you start DJing?
2001?
One?
2001?
Just 21 years.
Right after
ago.
the fucking 9/11?
Yeah. I was in school, so I was finishing up my 8th grade, and I was gonna go into college.
Oh,
pendejo,
sheesh.
oílo. O sea,
Oh, shit. You're
Perro.
8th grade. And you're already
Going to UIC right after 8th
yeah,
grade.
no mames.
yeah, I was thinking about
accepted.
Harvard, but I ended up going to Yale.
Daily.
more in college. No, so I was finishing up 8th grade. I was going to freshman year high school, And that's where it started.
Where'd you grow up, by the way? Sorry.
I grew up in Pilsen. I grew up in Pilsen
Pilsen guy.
on 21st and Paulina, right off of Ashland. That's where we grew up.
21st and Paulina.
Yep.
I got a buddy who lives there.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, I still go back every weekend. More than
Jaime Vargas.
get some
And
some
Noel
menudo.
Vargas.
Jaime Vargas?
Yeah.
And
Wait.
Noel.
You said Jaime and Noel?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Vargas.
And they got a sister, Daisy.
I think I know who you're talking about.
Yeah. They're still right there in the hood, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
21st Paulina.
Yeah.
I ironically just bumped into a friend of mine. I know he's not watching, but just in case, Hugo Aburto. He lived on Paulina in Cullerton.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That's probably like a block away from you.
Yep.
Or something like that. Yeah, right?
Sheesh.
Damn, bro. Pilsen. So that's where you grew up.
Yeah, that's where we grew up primarily.
Raised and everything there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was Vernon County, Cook County.
Nice.
Well, John H. Stroger Hospital, whatever it's called now.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the jail.
Nah.
Are you
I
fucking
just-
smoking
I
with
just
me or
love
you're
this.
not smoking with
I
me,
am.
bro? What the
just feel
fuck,
like you guys are-
bro?
Not in sync today.
I'm like fighting over here to smoke with you. Dude.
Maybe
You
we
don't want
should
to
do some
smoke with me?
shrooms. Should we
Don't
do some
fucking-
shrooms?
Nah,
I
it's
just
too
don't-
fucking
you know,
late. I came
fucking
in
sharing
here
a joint is just like, you know.
after, especially after that story.
Is there like an extension to this bitch?
Do that. That shit that they do
Look at
where
that.
they put in your head. Oh, god damn. ¿Cómo le hacen, güey? Man, look at that. Look at.
Sorry, bro. Keep going. 2001, 8th grade.
So
What got you into
2001.
it? What the fuck? I mean, how the fuck did 8th grade is pretty fucking young, güey.
Yeah, so I wasn't a DJ. I was what you would consider a laborer.
Labor.
Yeah, I was helping a sonidero company out. I was helping a sonidero out. And se llamaba Sonido Flama. Saludazo para
Shout out.
Saludazo para la familia Rangel, la familia Blanco, de puro San Luis Potosí.
Ahí empezaste,
huevo.
güey.
Ahí empecé con ellos. Y pues sí, you know, descargaba las bocinas. I mean, back in the day when, you know, it was the JBL double 21-inch speakers, all wood. You know, you needed two people to carry everything. La consola, los racks, los poderes, speakers, lights. Even the lights were heavy back then.
Yeah, they were.
You know,
Amps.
I was like, oh, God.
Disgusting. Hernia, bro. Hernia. No, for real.
Hey, luego he had some really old PVs with a big horn. You know, those were his.
I know which ones you're talking about.
But yeah, I started there. You know, my boy that, you know, was related to the family. He a él le gustaba todo lo. You know, he wanted to get there early, set up, do his set, things like that, practice his mixing. And I was kind of behind the scenes. A mí me gustaba conectar todo. You know, las bocinas. You know, just learning.
But you
how
were
to,
just 13, though.
yeah.
Okay.
You know, so ahí empezamos. Ahí empezó that little niche. You know, learning how to keep a party going. You know, porque you're young, you're helping out. Te están pagando con experiencia. Y, you know, tacos a medianoche.
Shit.
You know, so.
What are you mixing back then? What were they mixing? Vinyls? CDs?
They were transitioning into CDs.
CDs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even though they still took the.
The turntables.
Yeah, they had some techniques that they took. And I think they just took them just so that, you know.
It looks cool or something?
Yeah, so they could show the people. They're like, no, pues de ahí empezamos. You know?
Pasteles verdes, güey. Ahí te va.
Sheesh.
Dude. And you're talking about a real sonidero, you know, like they would introduce the song, you know, who wrote it, you know, hablaban detalles de la música, you know, and then they would play the song. You know, really big on, you know, cumbia. You know, San Luis people are always into that, cumbia. You know, el sonidero. The more speakers you have, the better your sound system.
I was going to tell you, if you were San Luis people, it's all about who has more sonido, right?
Yeah. And you were talking about...
Shout out to Bola.
Oh, yeah. Every time I work with Bola and he's like, pues baja los bajos. And I was like, damn. There's some heavy ass
Yeah, man.
But I think the ones that we had were heavier. The bolas are 18s.
I'm sure they were.
The ones we had were 21 inches, and they had a steel grill. They were massive. But yeah, ahí empezó todo el rollo. You know, I learned how to connect everything. That was my passion. I liked it. I've always liked setting up. And then little by little, I started going into DJing. You know, because the guys were big into, you know, sonidero, salsa, merengue, you know, all that tropical stuff that would be played up north. So for me, you know, coming from more of a, you know, like a regional Mexico, it was different, you know. So it's like le pedían canciones, you know. And
I'm thinking of one that's very.
Like le pedían canciones. He was just like, no la sé, no creo que la tengo. And I'd be like, yeah, I got it, you know. Porque back then I used to have this big ass portfolio of nothing but CDs.
Everybody.
You know, iba a la garra y me compraba un chingo de CDs.
¿A cuál garra ibas, bro?
Huh?
Which one did you go to?
I would hit up two different ones. So there was one on Manheim and Lake, Swaparama.
Of course.
All right, and then the Swaparama on 42nd and Ashland.
Sure.
And then Maxwell Street, the one on Canal.
What was would they call it
Jewtown?
Jewtown,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
So I would go and I would hit all of them up. And
You wouldn't go to La División, the one on Division and by Cicero?
they were never really big on music.
Yeah, they were, G.
Bro,
That's why I would go and get all the new Temerarios and the new Ladrón and the new Liberación, all that shit.
See, the thing with that was like, well, I mean, so I'm the youngest of 6.
Here we go, the age factor.
All right, so the youngest of 6. I grew up listening to everyone in the household, from my mom and dad listening to rancheras to, you know, who sings that song? Era del Signo Libra.
Grupo Libra.
Is that, yeah, so
Yeah, man.
you know, my mom was into that.
Me conocí en la plaza.
That's a banger.
Era del Signo Libra.
But the group, right?
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
So, you know, everybody knows that routine. You hear the music in the morning on a Saturday, and you're doing one of two. You're cleaning or you're getting ready to wash.
Or masturbating if you're a fucking teenager.
No, I wasn't masturbating.
Not yet?
Not yet.
Not yet.
I was curious as fuck.
You were 13.
Yeah, but I didn't know what the fuck I was doing yet.
Yeah, okay.
I was a little
just saying.
pendejo back then.
Just throwing it out there.
No, that's cool. So my parents had, you know, their era of music that they were listening to, and because I was the youngest, I was always with them. You know, so then my older brother and my older sister, you know, listening to more of the grupero type, Temerarios, Tiempo, Abril 78,
Compa shit right there.
My
Los
shit.
Muecas,
Well, those
you
get a
know,
little bit,
Barón de Apodaca, all that wonderful
Los
stuff.
Humildes.
Los Humildes, yeah. You know, and
Industria
then
del Amor.
Industria del Amor.
Tentación.
Who used to sing that?
Los Fugitivos.
Who used to sing that song?
Muchachos del barrio.
¿Loca? Le llamaban loca. No, la de
We should just sing around songs there.
Reinalda.
Quítate la minifalda. ¿Es that el
Tiburón,
tiempo?
tiburón.
I think that's el tiempo, right?
Tiburón, tiburón.
Tiburón.
You got me there.
Tiburón,
Esa no me la
na,
sé.
Esa no me la sé. Pinche Barney
I was
like-
with you guys on
he's
the
like,
other
"No, it's
ones.
got-"
I couldn't keep up.
One of my favorites back then was when you would fucking just wake up or just out of saying here, like, you know, like, en una casa muy triste. Fucking Liberación, just rocking it, G. And you just like, bam, bam. Like,
Was
get
it
up there, bro.
Industria del Amor?
That's Liberación.
No, I know. But
Oh, yes. I was going to say that one too, bro.
Las de
Y
Rosa.
con esta rosa
roja.
Man, can we have a podcast of just that?
I'm gonna go sit on the other side and just watch this fucking
So
concert
check
you
it
guys
out.
got
So
going on right now.
growing up, that's what we were listening to. Like it was different. I hung out with my parents, and I adapted to their music. My older brother and sister, you know, listening to grupero stuff,
Yeah.
and then you have the ones in the middle that were listening to house music, freestyle, and then you
New
have
Kids on the Block.
yeah,
Did you
New
have
Kids
that?
on the
Yeah,
Block,
right.
Michael Jackson, Janet Jackson. So you grew up listening to that stuff too. And then you have the last two babies, which is me and Ricky, my brother. He's the one that tends to go with me a lot too.
Oh hell
you know?
yeah!
So
Shout
Ricky-
out!
Shout out.
Shout out, Rick.
Ricky
Oh,
was
yeah.
It was
very
el
big
body
into
el
hip
viejón.
hop. You know, early hip hop, R&B, and then it was like the Chicano rap and all that.
Damn, like Equid or what?
No, not even Equid. Like you're talking about.
Oh, before that?
Yeah, like Lighter Shade of Brown, Kid Frost.
This is for La Raza?
Yeah.
Damn, this is for La Raza. That was a banger.
Quinto Sol.
God damn, old
Quinto
ass
Sol.
people.
Los Marihuanos that were from Chicago, the local group.
Shout out.
So I grew up listening to a bunch of stuff that kind of.
But what did you like? Like, what was were you Quebradita era? Like,
I was, but at the time, what I was into was I was into hip hop. So I was into like Nas, Biggie, Pac, Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Oh, Cool J.
Not really. Nah.
Sheesh.
I have a thing about him licking his lips all the time.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird.
probably
It's
liked
kind of
it.
creepy.
That is
It's just like you're talking, he's looking at you, and
Yeah.
big L.
Brandy. Did you listen to Brandy?
Brandy, yeah.
Brandy was dope.
Yeah.
Then
Moesha.
it started evolving into like the early 2000s hip hop.
She was on Moesha.
She was Moesha.
Yeah, she was on Moesha.
Yeah. I'll ask you what you grew up watching too, man. Yeah, she was the main
she
one.
was
Yeah,
Moesha,
Moesha.
So I slowly started developing into more hip hop, and then more of the classics, freestyle house, and
Did you break dance?
I didn't. I was always big, bro. Big niggas can't break
Yeah,
dance.
he did tell me, but I don't know if you knew. I didn't know.
I used to be bigger than
He showed
Jesse,
me a
dog.
picture.
No.
Yeah, how about that?
Stop.
Gee.
I must see this
Jay-Z,
picture.
did you hear that?
I must see this
He was
fucking
bigger
picture.
than Jesse, way. He was up there.
Yeah, I was pushing
Whopper
475
Jr.
pounds.
was a double Whopper.
475.
Shut the fuck.
Yeah, neta, G.
Where's the picture? Show me the damn
You
picture
have-
right now.
You know what? I
He
don't
just
have
Your
erased
phone
it. He got a new
down.
phone. He got a new phone.
No, I got a new phone.
No.
It's because what
That's
happened.
what they all say. Man.
No, it's because what happened.
Tell him,
es
tell
que-
him, tell him.
Es que,
The
so I
way
switched
my
over to
account
Apple.
set up.
He made the move to Apple,
I
G.
switched over
He was
to
an
Apple.
Android guy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
you
a
know
very
what?
big-
All those pictures that are on that phone, they're probably shitty quality anyways.
True.
Throw them away. bro.
Well, they say the camera adds 10 pounds. I don't know how many cameras
Yeah.
around.
So he
me,
was 485. On the
So
picture.
see,
The picture, he was
But
485.
yeah, G,
you were pushing 500.
yeah, G.
And the picture.
But in all honesty, you were pushing almost 500.
Yeah.
Man, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
And when was that? Like, it wasn't obviously when you were fucking 13.
That was like sophomore, junior year.
Okay, a couple years after that.
Yeah.
So obviously, by the time you're 8th grade, well, so you're
I mean,
chubby.
I've always
You've
been
been a
husky.
big dude.
Everything, going to ¿cómo se llamaba? What was that store on 26th Street?
Church's Chicken.
Nah, the one next to Church's Chicken on Cermak, and
You're a piece of shit.
where you would
K's.
K's?
The one on Cermak in California.
No, I'm not talking food. Or we used to get our clothes.
Zemsky?
At. Yeah, Semsky.
I was
It
throwing
was
off
that.
nigga because this dude said, I used to go to the
Church's
store and you're like, Church's Chicken?
Well, because he was 500
My
pounds.
fucking self-esteem is just through the roof right now.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that Church's Chicken is a store, way.
Well, maybe that's what he considered a store back then.
This is right. You know
Just
what?
to-
I really
just eating my
wanted. I
feelings.
really wanted to ask. Wait, I was about to ask. How'd you get there? You know, like what happened that you got there? And this motherfucker that
Like,
threw.
what do you mean? Like getting big?
Yeah.
A lot of it was the anxiety developing, like knowing you had a mental issue and you didn't know how to, how to work on it. So,
see-
food was a comforting thing. It would help you relax. It would help you be able to go to sleep a little bit better.
I eat when I'm pissed off.
You eat when you pissed off?
When I'm pissed off, yeah.
Or you eat when you're mad.
Yeah.
Huh.
Nah, I don't.
If I'm
If I'm
mad-
pissed off, I don't eat. I can't like.
Yeah, that's when I eat. That's
Food
crazy.
doesn't even settle good when you're mad, bro.
Yeah.
Nah,
Go with
I'm
your
a
gut.
Piece of shit.
Literally.
Yeah. Go with your gut.
I swear to God, when I'm mad, I eat. Wait, I swear.
Can you not eat? Can you guys not eat? Like, can you guys
No.
fast or like?
Nah.
No.
Yeah, you guys are like, I'll be in a bad mood if I don't
I'm
eat.
kind of already in the schedule of like my body's on the schedule and I gotta eat when I have to eat. Because if I end up like waiting an hour, 2 hours to eat, I start getting a headache. I start tripping out. I'm like, man, nah, I gotta eat.
Yeah, I
You can fast?
I can fast.
I
Really?
stopped the.
Well, I can do the what they call it?
Intermediate fast?
Intermittent, yeah. In the beginning, like I don't need breakfast. Like my first meal would be
Oh
like
my God, compa.
no, like my first meal
Do I
would be
have to
at,
show the fucking camera the picture you sent me this
nigga,
morning for
I don't
breakfast?
do it. I don't do it every day.
This motherfucker,
I don't do it every day, guys.
16-ounce
The question was, can I do it?
6 eggs.
I can do it
You just said,
Hash
no,
browns.
and your answer was, I don't eat breakfast.
when I do it.
Bueno, en la mañana, pero en la tarde.
No, when I
Ese
decide
culero
not,
está comiendo
when I decide not
un
to eat,
tomahawk steak. Un tomahawk steak. And this nigga's gonna...
Tomahawk steaks are expensive.
it was not a tomahawk steak, bro.
It was a skirt steak.
New York
It was a
strip,
New York strip. All right, it was
16-ounce New York, rare
Latine.
buffalo red eye. Yeah,
It
Buffalo
looks
red
great,
eye.
way. It looks
it's
great.
no, it's a red eye. It's an old Indian, like it's aged.
I got it. I
Yeah,
get it.
it's
Okay.
aged.
Oh my God, big
Wax?
baller shit.
Wet or dry?
Yeah.
Yeah, dry
So there's
aged,
different
wet aged.
dry aged,
I don't
wet
know.
aged.
It fucking just said fucking old.
It just said old.
1738. Fuck it.
He was like, it was age 1942.
Yeah, wait. 1738. A red eye buffalo T-bone steak.
So it was a buffalo? Like
It's a
it was
buffalo steak. Yeah,
It's
that's
the-
what I said earlier.
No, but I'm saying like some people name shit just differently for perks.
Where the price was, it said old.
Old ass
It
steak.
said put on your glasses.
Old. No.
he had to put on his glasses just to make sure.
Yeah, make sure like what's going on.
You see, I know I can't afford it when it fucking says like market value,
Market price.
market price.
You're like, nah, fuck
nope,
it.
not worth it. Like if it's not gonna give
That's
me
where
a
you draw the
price,
line.
Like nope.
That is actually
Market
a fucking,
value.
price.
O sea, the like the seafood. It goes
Wherever
up,
they
you
get
know?
it from,
the price,
whatever
the
the
price
price they
sometimes
pay
is
for
more
it.
expensive. So the plate's gonna be depending on how.
like langostinos. It could be very expensive if it's not langostino season.
Yep.
It
So
costs more.
they'll give them
Sube.
to you at market price.
Market price. Last
So no es los mariscos the next couple months, G, because
Yeah.
Va a estar carito.
You're a mariscos guy? You like mariscos?
I am, but I'm very particular on like how they're cooked. Like, I don't like the whole pulpo and stuff.
man, bro, in Guadalajara,
But-
I had some pulpo that was fucking delicious, way.
Was it grilled, or how was it? Because
Está
that's
la
the only way
verga,
I
no
can
me
have it.
acuerdo.
If I
Maybe.
have it grilled.
Grilled is good, yeah.
Yeah,
But yeah, I'm down.
I was really
I'm down for
drunk. I
anything.
don't remember anything.
I'm down for any type of seafood. I should
okay.
elaborate.
Oysters are weird for me, man.
I don't understand the point.
Exactly.
Yeah, I've never gotten an erection off eating too many.
Oysters? I didn't even know that was a
You
thing.
know?
Jesse swears by it.
Swears
Shout
by
out.
it. I mean, shout out.
What up,
Jesse?
Jesse?
Jesse swears by it, bro.
I've never.
He had 28 of them the day of La Lonchera Fest
Como-
at
28 oysters?
Yeah.
Verga, ese
Damn.
güey se echó un
yeah.
pinche
like a
palote.
box, like a box.
Palote a la verga.
Según dice, güey.
Según.
You know what? I've had them. I've
I've-
never
yeah.
experienced anything.
I've never experienced
I've never had them like that way.
They've
I probably
said
had
that.
'em once,
They said that
tasted
too about scallops. Anything that has like a high mercury rate,
Is that what it is?
Is
Is that what they call it?
Mercury?
well, there's mercury in seafood.
Right.
So the higher the level, it's supposed to be the more potent it is for the
As an
reproductive organs.
aphrodisiac.
Correct.
Sheesh.
But I never got the point. Like I ate 8 of them last time, and
8?
yeah. But you don't even really
Solos,
eat them.
or do you
just,
put that? Pop, pop,
You just swallow
yeah,
it.
no, a little bit of lime, salt, hot sauce. But my whole thing is like some people say you gotta chew them, others people say no, you just gotta swallow
You
them.
It's
chew
like
'em?
swallowing a hawker.
You
No.
don't chew it? No. Yeah, I heard you got to chew it too.
So I mean I don't know. Does it work? Does it not
Kinda-
work?
It's because, but how do you chew? It's all it's you can't just like swish it around in your mouth, like.
Yeah.
How
You ever
fucking
had
gonna
them?
Choose?
No.
No.
Yeah.
I always
I've
used
had
to
'em a
be
handful of
I
times.
always used to be out of like I never used to dig it until one time I tried and I'm like, nah, pues no mames, it don't taste like shit.
Yeah.
Like I don't order them because, o sea, to me that shit doesn't fill me up or not even as an appetizer.
Mariscos
You know?
don't fill me
My
up.
appetite.
True.
Además de eso, that
That and Chinese food. Chinese food doesn't fill me up either, bro.
But Chinese food is weird because it's like big
Right?
amounts, way. Like you
It's
can eat
huge
a lot.
amounts.
You can eat a lot, and then you're just hungry like 45 minutes later.
Yes. Yeah, bro.
You've never had that?
Well, cat meat's very lean, bro. That's the other thing.
He just said cat meat.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can.
Hell no.
Well, I mean, I'm not saying anything.
Bro, don't.
He just stated that cat
don't
meat is very
just
lean.
beep it
I've never
out,
had
like,
cat
beep.
meat.
Well, you know,
You can't do that?
a good boil. Anyway, but
That's
we're
what
gonna
I'm
go back to, well, you got up to that much as far as weight.
Yeah, I
and
mean,
that was like fucking sophomore year. So that's, man, I just think that's
Yeah.
tough too. Like,
And how long did it take before you started losing the weight?
definitely after, I would say maybe 2 years after graduating.
2 years after
So
high
you're like
school.
20.
So I was still,
23, way.
yeah, like 23.
So like 10 years.
Yeah, because I got married at 24. And in my wedding pictures, I'm like huge.
Yeah.
I don't even look the same, G.
Hey, we actually talked about this. I forgot with who, but if you could remind me. We talked about the difficulty of growing up. Well, you know, Mexican. In your case, Pilsen. In Mike, I think we talked with Jesse about this. Yeah, we did talk about Jesse. Because Jesse, have you listened to Jesse's pod yet?
I did.
Because Jesse's very, like, he talks about how he's so overthinks, like, the way he even smells a lot. Like,
Right, yeah.
He carries, like, 9 colognes away, like, you know. And it's just, you know, we started talking about the difficulties of growing up with that insecurity, bro.
Yep.
Of being
Yep.
a big dude.
See, that's funny
Talk
because
to me a little bit
I
about
was
that.
I was never my favorite cologne. I like Febreze.
Oh, man, that's
the
fucking
natural,
classic.
you know,
DJ Whopper.
Classic.
the Gain laundry scent. You know, that you
Green
just-
apple way.
Nah, that's too fruity for me.
Nah.
Like I don't want to go smelling like, you know,
Like you've
I
been
use
at the
like-
garden.
yeah, like
The
you've been
orange-
selling apples all
I
day.
use the orange one. What's it called? Aloha or something?
The orange.
Aloha.
Aloha? Yeah.
That's what
That's the Hawaiian scent, right?
Hawaiian scent.
Yeah.
Ese
you
mero.
know, puro sote.
That's the
or
one that I
whatever
use,
it's
güey.
called.
La neta.
Jabón sote?
Because I just bought one the other day. Jabonzote también, güey. You gotta have one on deck right there, bro.
So let's see. I grew up.
Compa
in the era
showers
where,
with it.
where
They
cologne
do.
was Axe spray, Axe body spray.
Back in the day?
Back in the day, that's what everybody at school was doing. They would just spray a shitload
Yeah, I
of Axe
remember
spray.
that.
Yeah.
It was that.
I remember that too.
I like Chrome,
Oof. Chrome
Swiss-
back in the day too, yeah.
Swiss Army.
Had it. I used to dig it.
You know, Swiss Army.
Swiss Army.
That Giorgi
Musk.
Armani, Gio, the little clear bottle. with the
What
silver
is that?
cap on
Aqua
it.
de Gio? Is
Aqua
that what
de
it's
Gio.
called?
Yeah. And it was cool water.
Cool water.
Cool water.
¿Todavía alcanzaste cool water
Yeah,
too,
bro.
Damn. How about Curve?
Curve.
Yep,
I had a really small bottle of Curve que me regalaron para un cumpleaños.
Y nomás le echabas de one. One little spray para que no se gastara. el hijo de la verga.
See, but that's the thing. Like growing up, I wasn't really big on cologne. Like nosotros, well, I mean, I'm the youngest of 6, so it's like I got everybody's hand-me-downs.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah, the insecurity of like smelling good. You know, people that you're around with, making sure you don't stink, making sure that your shirt fits appropriate for you. You know, you don't want to.
That was tough, man.
Oh hell yeah. You know, growing up with those insecurities is tough, especially in a Hispanic neighborhood.
Early 2000s. Did Juarez already? Did you go to Juarez? Sorry.
No, I did not.
Damn, I just fucking stereotyped you. My bad.
No, we actually left. We left before I went into middle school because of it was getting pretty bad in Pilsen, man.
Oh, yeah.
You know, a couple of my brothers got shot. You know, drive-bys, a lot of hit and runs.
So where'd you go to high school?
I went to Morton West in Berwyn.
So did you have? They didn't have uniform, did they?
No.
Ah, lucky ass. Lucky ass.
No, we
Because
didn't.
even the uniform for a fucking chubby guy was hard. You know
Oh,
what
hell
else?
yeah.
You know what else was very difficult? Sorry, Compa. You were always fucking hot and good looking, bro.
No, I was fat too.
It was hard to be in fucking high school
fat
swimming,
now.
bro.
Oh hell yeah.
Oh,
Like, damn, high
Oh,
school
hell
swimming
yeah.
I never
was
got.
tough.
I
G.
never got in the pool.
Do you guys remember?
Never,
those-
ever?
No.
Just cause?
You didn't know how
I
to
was too
swim or
cool.
what?
I was the guy that didn't dress for
You didn't dress for swimming?
gym.
At
For
all.
gym,
You had to
had
put
the
trunks
fucking
on.
4 years. You never
Yeah.
did gym.
Well, you know what? I didn't really go to school for 4 years.
Oh, okay.
Oh, all right.
I was
Awesome.
only for like
Okay,
3.
Bill Nye the Science Guy over here.
Me pasa de verga. I should
And now
have
he's over here giving COVID advice.
Passing out streetwise.
Shut up and go get it. Shut up and go get your booster, G. Damn, I just spilled
You see what I mean?
the coffer.
Do you guys
The
remember
coffer.
back in the day they had those little those net shirts? A lot of people used
The
them
see-through
to
ones?
yeah, the
Yeah, of
ones
course.
they used them to go work out. That's what I would throw on, or like that's what I would throw on when I would go swimming.
Wait. Really?
Yeah, I would.
Fishnet shirts?
I would try to cover up as much as I could, bro. But
Why? But wouldn't that be like? I mean, eso ya pasó, ¿verdad? So, but it wouldn't be more embarrassing to you like that?
Nah, it was just
Damn.
you couldn't wear certain materials back in the day with the type of filters they were using in the pools. So everything had to be like jersey material, very.
Yeah, but it was that fucking net.
Yeah.
All the holes in it.
So I would throw that on
man.
with some trunks, and that would make me feel a little bit better to go in the water. Whatever works.
Jeez.
It was different, bro. It was different.
Because I'm thinking about because it takes me back to my high school years where I actually would sit with my gym teacher away and I would tell them to hook me up to not, that I didn't want to
Don't make
change.
me get in the water.
Yeah, wait.
Yeah.
Literally, because you would fail. It was like a semester. And then I would do a deal with them. I'd be like, look, you got to get it at least 1 week out of the fucking quarter. And I would just fucking do 1 week and that's it, bro. Then I wouldn't dress again. For pool. That was how embarrassing it was, for me.
Yeah, it was bad.
Like,
bro.
how am I going to hide these titties and shit?
Yup.
Like that, right?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, because
Yeah.
back then you didn't want to stick them out.
That wasn't a cool thing.
It was not cool, bro. Now it is super cool, bro.
To be
Now
big.
it's like,
To be chubby and to fucking
yeah.
gorditos y
Gordito y
barbones y
barbón.
la chingada.
Yeah, now it's like,
Look at that bullshit.
I'm big,
So
but I
much for
identify
life
as slim.
anxiety and shit.
Now
He said
you can identify as slim, motherfucker. Be fat and be like, no, well, I identify as skinny.
I
bro.
identify as a bodybuilder.
How about that?
Hey, I saw some fucking meme the other day. Or was it a video? No, I don't know if it was a video or it was just the pictures way of they like enrolled their buddy into a fucking bodybuilding, and he's like a skinny ass dude, and he's up there fucking flexing next to all these real bodybuilders. That shit was hilarious. So, anyways, you had to have seen it.
Anyways, moving on.
I'm a little high, my bad.
But yeah, growing up chubby was bad, man. Going to Semski's, always looking for the husky section.
Yeah.
Buying uniforms with the Velcro.
Yep.
Sheesh.
Where I'm gonna go back to your timeline, but I'm just curious. Where would you like to go eat out there in Pilsen?
Oh, my mom cooked, man.
What are those?
Nah, going out was only like
I think
very,
the better
very
question is
special.
how many
place.
tortillas can you eat?
Back in the day,
Yeah.
back in the
The
day
whole
was
pack.
probably for sure like un paquete.
For sure, wait.
Por sentada, güey, like
Especially when it was like a fucking an occasion.
or like un guisado of some sort where you needed more.
Yeah, without a fucking doubt, bro.
I mean, that's a given. Un pinche paquete.
Como si nada.
Nobody said anything. Everybody was just like, hombre, le están entrando bien macizo.
And then back yeah. And then back then
Ese güey agarraba de a tres,
they were
güey.
25 cents a package back then.
Yeah,
remember?
bro.
So no se agüitaban.
Going to El Popo, me das $2 de tortillas and they give you
2 bags.
2 bags, G. Hit up the lady outside for the fresh cheese. It was, man, so my pops used to work 2 jobs, right? He used to work at a steel mill. Shout out to my pops.
Shout out.
Viejito, estaba poste. So he used to get up at 4 a.m, pick up la gente from the rancho, el raitero, and take them to work. Take them all to work. And then he'd come back like 3:30 in the afternoon. He'd eat, he'd shower, and then he worked at the bar in the building that we lived in. And he was there from.
So you grew up with a bar?
Yeah. So the building we grew up was it was 3 floors. It was the main floor, that was the bar, and then the second floor was where we lived. The 3rd floor was my sister and her husband, and then the 4th floor was a storage.
Oh shit.
So we never got to see Pops for anything. Siempre estaba trabajando.
Yeah.
So Saturday mornings, that was usually like our run around. Go to El Popo, get some tortillas, Casa del Pueblo,
Yeah.
get some tamales, And then if you absolutely had to get something special, you go to El Güero on Cermak, you make your round like that. Go get pan, run around and get your groceries for
Pan
the week.
dulce.
Yup.
Bags.
Yep. We'd hit up the Nuevo León Bakery
Yeah,
on 18th
yeah.
Street, and then they had the
Would
tortillas
you,
de harina.
would you get carnitas or no?
We'd get carnitas from Sabas.
Sabas Vega was hot as fuck
Hell
back
yeah.
then.
Amazing.
Yes.
And then on the block we lived in, there was a grocery store. I can't think of the grocery store name right now, but at the corner there was a grocery store. And the person who owned it, his name was Beto. Best menudo in town till this day. Best menudo in town.
Sheesh.
Oh, you eat ass for sure then. If you eat menudo,
This
right?
Jeff-
There's a meme.
This Jeffrey Dahmer
That's Jeffrey
ass.
Dahmer ass motherfucker.
Jeffrey Dahmer ass.
After
Wow.
this, can we just go take some pictures?
Nah, I fuck with. I eat menudo way. Menudo's fine. I had a bomb ass menudo in Guadalajara. No mames.
You know what? The first
Super fire.
thing that I've tried this past weekend that
Was
I've
it?
never had, pepina.
Penis.
What?
Pepina. I hope I'm saying it right.
I don't know
Just
if
say,
you are.
bro. Just say
Pepina.
penis.
It's a thing
Say it
from,
in English.
It's a thing from Jalisco.
Say it in English. Maybe I'll.
Pepina.
Yeah, he's
Even-
definitely,
even worse.
saying penis.
What is it? What is it?
So pepina is a dish that is tripas, corazón, hígado, y carne.
That's a fucking
And
disqueada,
it's like a guisado. It's like a guisado and
What
like
did you
a.
say? Discada,
Yeah,
nigga?
hey, I've had one like that with
all that
like
shit?
all that different
Nah,
shit.
bro. So it was my first time having it, and man, it was actually really good. Spicy. It was almost like an asado,
Oh shit, it was
but with those types of meat.
How'd you? Well, whose heart and all that shit was it? Like,
The vaca.
like it wasn't like a.
It wasn't like a
black
sacrifice.
guy?
It wasn't a sacrifice, G.
it wasn't
No,
a
like-
young black guy.
It wasn't like chicken or anything like that.
No.
You ever had the chicken insides?
No, I mean,
Oh, that shit
I,
looks
I've
good,
had
yeah.
I've had like los pescuezos.
No,
the
no, no, no.
gizzards.
The heart?
Nah,
No.
that's too much for me.
I think I had the heart before.
You think?
I think so. I mean, there's people that eat that.
Are you from Wisconsin?
Sangre? Like, is that what it's called?
Morcilla?
Yeah, man. That's fucking weird too, I think.
That is.
Whopper's like, thanks, nigga. I just had some this morning.
Oh no, bro! I could never stomach that.
Yeah.
I could never. I mean, that is black, bro. Like hard black.
Wow.
That sounded racist.
Cut that off, G.
Yeah, wow.
No, I'm saying like the mixture itself. It just looks like tar.
Oh, yeah, it's fucking
it just
bad.
that's yeah, bro. Like you can't make anything out of it. Like you don't know if it's un guisado or if it's like supposed to be a soup or, do I throw up now or later?
Yeah. That's crazy one, man.
Never seen it.
Never had seen it? Yeah, man.
You've never had blood sausage? Blood sausage?
Blood sausage.
I don't think I have.
Yeah, it's very big actually in Puerto Rican and Dominican.
Oh, shit, really?
Really, really big.
I think
Never
that's
been.
where I've seen it.
Yeah.
Blood sausage, yeah.
Acá con nosotros es como si fuera
Con los coños, los brothers.
Es como si fuera nomás un guisado.
Los
know?
negros.
Le echan pinche tomate y la chingada.
Chile,
Chile, yeah.
tomatillos, cebolla.
Sí, algo horrible, man.
But definitely, if you're like you really want that irony taste, morcilla, that's your thing.
Or if you're a vampire, they can fucking help you.
I
too,
don't know
bro.
if that counts.
It's gotta count for something,
Ya está
bro.
cocinada, güey.
Pues sí, pero pues algo.
Blood has to be
Pinche
fresh, no?
porcentaje,
Para los
¿no?
vampires.
I haven't
I've
bumped
never
into one
seen
in a while.
I've never seen a vampire be like, me pasas otro taquito de morcilla.
Next time you do see somebody order that shit, you gotta see if he has any.
I gotta look
Check
at
if
him
he
and
got
like,
fangs.
why does he have?
Taco de morcilla. Oh fuck. Yeah, man.
Be like, hold on.
So then, bro, you're fucking 475. You're fucking a sophomore. And you're DJing then or no? I mean,
Yeah,
you're
little-
pretty big dude, so you're still doing.
Yeah,
are
little
you
by
still
little.
doing shit.
Oh yeah, I was still moving around, mobile. I was still doing all sorts of
Okay.
stuff. You know,
But when does how much after does like was Whopper born, or was there even something before the name Whopper? And then, dumb question, but why Whopper? Wait, but go in the order, whatever the fuck I just asked you.
what do you mean? Was there a Whopper before then?
Yeah, was there like something like you know how Jesse was Bismarcky or who was he?
No,
Bismarck.
Yeah, no, it's
pasaste, verga, güey.
Heavy G.
Heavy D. Heavy J. No, it's
Jesse was he was a gangbanger, a tagger.
gangbanger tagger.
Jesse was a gangbanger.
He used to break dance, didn't he?
Did he break
Oh,
that?
I didn't know Jesse used to break dance. That's
Probably
love.
not.
Yeah.
That one, I just had to throw that one in.
Shout out to my guy Jesse, man. I hope when you see this, everything's going good,
If he watches
and you're
it.
grilling a big ass piece of meat.
Oh yeah.
He's always grilling.
He loves tomahawks. That guy does tomahawks for breakfast, bro.
Ese güey sí.
Yeah.
Yeah. He has a pet eagle in his yard. Have you been to his yard yet?
He hasn't invited me. It's cool though.
No.
Like I know we're busy. We got things to do.
He's got a bald eagle in the fucking yard way. Just in a big ass cage. Yeah.
He has it. Isn't that illegal?
Damn. It probably is.
Because the bald eagle.
It's probably not a bald eagle then.
He might have a hawk then, but bald eagles are illegal to
Well,
capture.
he puts the glove on, no shirt, no shit, right?
Shut
And
the
I-
fuck
Oh,
up, dude.
Dude, Jesse, put up a fucking video, bro. Last time I FaceTimed him.
Not.
First of all, why does Jesse always just have his shirt off, just randomly?
He does, bro, all the time.
And then he just whistles and calls
You know
the
what?
bird.
Chewy.
Does he have like feathers on and shit?
Shout out to Chewy from Casa Humilde.
You know what
told
he
me,
does? He goes out there, he goes like this. Bah, bah, he smacks his titties.
Bam.
I didn't even know Jesse was. I didn't even know Jesse was Mexican, man. I thought he was Samoan for a while.
When you first met him?
Yeah,
I
I
could
was
see
like,
it. I could see
man,
it.
that's dope. They have like a.
Like, damn, weren't you on 51st Dates or what was it called with with Adam Sandler? Yeah, right? Drew Barrymore?
You can do it.
Weren't you the cook?
Ah, that's fucked
Wow,
up.
that's fucked up.
Hey Jesse, I love you, man. Just don't worry about it.
He's gonna be laughing
Stay
about all
strong.
this shit. I love him.
I did not know that he had a bald eagle.
Yeah. I was like, really?
First of all, it's not even a bald eagle. It's a fucking perico with a costume on. It's a fucking kite.
He's telling everybody it's a bald eagle.
I got like
It's a fucking
got like a
beaver.
seagull or some shit. You know?
It's a possum and shit.
Not even a bird. No mames, compa. You need to lay off that shit.
He has a
Hey.
Costco chicken.
True story.
It was a rotisserie. It was a rotisserie fucking chicken right there. Compa, was that a shroom day?
No.
It wasn't a shroom day.
Right now that he said possum weight. True story, bro. Real quick.
You had a
He
possum.
also got possum.
No, he doesn't have. But one time, we were at my house and we were inside the house, right? And somebody picked us up. I think it was my boy Luis Vedra. And then we went out and there was this some shit in my door, right? So we didn't know what the fuck it was about. Yay big. And we open up the garage and we go and see it. And I've never seen a possum in my life, way. So we called 311 and we're like, oh, you know what? There's this fucking animal. I go, what is it? And we're like, it's like a fucking baby Wolverine, way.
What the fuck?
That's how we explained it, and the guy started laughing. Way. He's like, nah, it's probably a fucking possum. Like, nah. This motherfucker's Wolverine,
That's
boy.
impossible.
Show me a picture of a Wolverine because I want to know what you're talking. All I can think about is the guy from X-Men.
No, not that. No. Tampoco se mira como él. Güey. He's thinking,
Why no? That's
Like
what-
Wolverine?
Yeah, what's a Wolverine? The animal.
Yeah, let's look it up.
Wolverine, the animal, is like a wolf. It's like a type of wolf.
Like a dog wolf?
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Whoa, I was really off then.
Yeah.
Okay, so when did you guys find out that he had a bald eagle? Or what the hell's the...
Where are we going with Jesse with that?
I just wanted to know where he got it.
He got it there.
Jesse be ordering the randomest shit on Prime Early Access.
Hell
You
yeah.
got it on Amazon? The bald eagle? Is that what you said?
Like he's always shopping
he's a
on
Prime
Amazon. He's a Prime customer.
Let me get an eagle and shit for this weekend's event. Jesse's DJing with an eagle on for the 4th of July.
His shoulder. For the 4th of July. No mames.
Giving them little fucking cueritos and shit. Cueritos are bomb, dog.
feeding him fucking little rats and shit. It's a bald eagle.
He's bald.
The eagle? Yeah.
I never understood that.
So you're fucking what's before Whopper then? Is there a before Whopper?
There isn't. It was just Gordito, Danny, and then Whopper didn't happen till high school.
Well, we are in high school now, right? You're
Yeah,
a
so-
sophomore. You're 475
Yup.
pounds.
So
Right there or
yeah.
after?
So I ended up meeting one of my friends. His name's Eric Corral. Shout out Eric Corral, La
Shout
Familia
out.
Corral, arriba Durango. And a él tenía un apodo because he was from Texas y le llamaban el guapo.
Okay.
You know, because he would dress up really pretty. You know, the little sweater with the tucked in shirt. And
Yeah,
everything.
yeah,
It was just he dressed good, estaba güerito, combed hair, todo el pedo. So we were on our way to history class back in high school,
High school.
right? And I yelled to him, and I was just like, "Ora guapo," and he's like, "Ora guaper." And I was like, "Oh damn."
No. Is that really how it
Yeah,
happened?
that's really how it happened. And I was like, man, that's not gonna stick. But unfortunately, all of my friends and everyone
They all
that was
heard.
around that heard, they're
laughing at you.
laughing, and I was just like, man, it's not gonna stick. And what?
Who would have fucking known
22 years later, and it's still
that
there.
it's not Whopper because of the burger.
No,
It's
just-
Whopper because he
I was
half called you Whopper. And then Jake,
because my
mine.
grandpa was trying to be funny and was like, Whopper, all right, cool. No, I'll take it. It's cool.
Wow.
So that's how it is. That's honestly how it is. A lot of people thought like, so do you like Burger King a lot? And I'm like, man, I actually don't eat Burger King. Very rarely do I eat Burger King.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Whoppers are the shit.
McDonald's is my
I'll tell you that.
McDonald's and Wendy's. That's how I'm right
Whoppers
there.
are fucking fire.
I
dude.
¿Sabes lo que no me gusta de
Woo!
Burger King? Que le ponen mayo. I don't like that.
I love mayo.
I don't like that. I don't like the mayo.
Pura maíza.
Pura mayo.
A la verga.
That just turned into something different.
Wow.
Had to be from Durango, compa.
Es que pinche compa no anda con mamadas, mi compadre.
I know.
Él fue a Guadalajara y chingó unos ostiones y todo el pedo.
Y no me paró, dijo sí.
Damn.
Gas station sushi. Chingale.
Gas station sushi.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Back to the fucking timeline, man.
Yeah, we're good. We're good. It's fucking, I love where it's going. So when you become Whopper, how many years have you been DJing though?
I still wasn't DJing.
You still
officially.
weren't?
Yeah, it was.
So
just,
Whopper was just a nickname first?
it was just a nickname.
Damn.
It was just a nickname. Like I said, I didn't think it was gonna stick. I thought it was just jokes, whatever, blah blah blah.
Jokes on you fuckers.
The end of sophomore year, that's when it started. That's when I started DJing, but I didn't know shit.
Nothing.
Like I started DJing, and my bocinas were a theater system for a house
Oh, nice.
Love it.
because it came with a little bass and it came with like 2 different little speakers.
Hell yeah. That's
what
some
I started with.
character right there.
You know, and I had a Radio Shack mixer and 2 portable Walkmans, and that's what I was DJing with. 2 little CD players.
2
It
portable
was DJ Whopper.
Yep. And that was it. That's how it started. And I started doing parties, and then the whole different thing was I was playing the different stuff that all the other DJs were playing everywhere. Everybody was playing, Nelly and DMX,
Getting hot in here.
Tupac, Biggie, all that stuff. But when I would show up to the party, I would play the Mexican stuff, So that's when like Duranguense was going like super hard. Alacranes came out, Braceros Musical. One of our Lepe, he was in Braceros Musical. He was part of the little crowd that we hung around with a lot.
Oh shit.
So yeah, so I started DJing like that at friends' house parties. I wasn't getting paid. I was just going, setting up, and just I didn't know how to mix. I didn't know what I was doing. I just knew what songs to play at what moment, and that was it. And that's how it started. Little
And
by
obviously
little.
for you it was just obvious to just say DJ Whopper because that's your nickname.
the Whopper name just stuck, bro. You know,
Yeah, because I didn't know your name until barely like a year and a half ago. Bro.
well during this time before Whopper, it was DJ Travieso. That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Yeah, because everybody said that I was Dennis the Menace. Because I was always into trouble. I was always running around, getting home late. My mom was always looking for me. You know, the street lights came on, you had to be home.
Not you.
And I was still riding my bike.
Not travieso.
You know?
Travieso,
That's-
So
baby.
that's where it
Danny
went.
Travieso.
That's where it went. And then I was like, Whopper's not gonna stick. So yeah, I was Whopper to my friends, but when I started DJing, I was DJ Travieso.
Sheesh.
I say you bring it back.
Nah, I'm cool.
And then when did you meet? Well, I guess when did you meet Jesse? But I mean, anything else that when you're like going through that transition, and you start realizing that you have this mental anxiety. Not that you figured stuff out, because I think every day we're working on it, right? But when do you start like seeing a little bit of the light after those hard times in high school? Because yeah, it's fucking tough, man. I'm gonna go back to that just 'cause I think that's very tough.
I think when I started realizing that I had anxiety, it was a kind of like a big discussion with my older brother,
Shit.
asking him like, "Hey, I'm feeling this way. What's going on?" And he's just like, "Oh yeah, it's anxiety. It runs in our family. We all have it."
Damn.
And I was like, "Okay, what do I do? Do I gotta take like a licuado in the morning or like what?" And he's like, "Nah, you gotta go to the doctor, man. You gotta see somebody." So once I said, "Okay, cool. I have anxiety. I gotta deal with this." I went to the doctor, and the doctor prescribed me some pills. And that's pretty much it. Like that's how, like,
They got kind of controlled a little bit.
yep.
Damn.
That's how I would be able to make it to certain functions, man. Because I would not be able to show up to parties sometimes.
So was it the anxiety is kind of like you would get really nervous as well, obviously?
Yeah.
So how would you doing the mixing with this shit? I mean, did you get too nervous at times?
But it would only happen like prior to the event. Like once I was at the event, like that's it. It was like something happened for those couple hours where like my mind was just
Freaking out.
no, not even freaking out. It was just I was super relaxed when I was mixing, when I was playing music.
I don't know. Yeah.
Prior to getting there, yeah, I was nervous. I would be turning the heater on, turning the heater off because I was getting hot flashes, I was getting cold, nervous sweats, everything, bro. And once I figured it out or how to deal with it, I was like, cool,
How did or when did you end up then bumping into Jesse? How far late into after that junior year per se?
I met Jesse after high school. I met Jesse when I was like 23, 24. And I was a fan of Jesse because Jesse was on the radio.
Yeah.
So that's how I came up. La Cinco a las Cinco was what I was listening to on my way home from work. And I loved the style. I loved everything he did because, he had Juan Villarreal doing drops for him or Prince Royce doing drops for him. Just everything just sounded good, man. It was just like, man, like that's where I want to be, So I started following him. That's when social media started peeking out its head.
Damn.
Started following him. I was old enough to go to merenderos, and I started seeing him, perform, and it just developed from there. Like I would send the messages, and he would see them, but he would never reply. So I was just like, all right, cool. He's busy. He's got shit going on.
Wow.
Well, of course, Jesse was a superstar back then, G.
He was.
He was, bro, and
He is.
He is. He's still.
But back then was a radio star.
Yeah.
So once
He was
that
in the mix.
once he replied, I was like, oh shit, this is serious. Like, and I was starting to get into it like very heavily. I had my spare speakers, I had my lights, I had my own stuff that I was working with, like, and yeah, I wanted to learn from the best, man.
Yeah.
So when you were reaching out to him, what were you reaching out? Like, hey, what's up? fucking.
Yeah, I just wanted to.
I want to learn from you. What were you?
No, actually, I presented myself in a way where I was just like, hey, I would like to, see how you set up. If I can go and help you, like, I'll do all the lifting and everything. Just tell me how you want to set up and how you run your stuff, and because I was still using CD players, and he was on the program already. Like he was using Serato. It was like night and day, two different things.
Yeah.
So that's how it started. And he was just like, yeah. He's like, sabes que, he's like, pues vente a esta kermés in Pilsen. He was playing at St. Pius Kermés.
Oh yeah.
That was the first time I met him. And he says, show up at this time. He's like, pero te voy a tener a latigazos. And I was just like, okay.
You couldn't even look it up on Google back then.
No,
or
I
latiga.
had MapQuest. I had to print it out.
Sheesh.
But yeah, I get there, and I mean, they had sound set up already. Everything was there. I mean, he literally just plugged in what he was using to mix, and that's it. Introduced himself, and we talked, and that's how it started. It just developed from there. And then he asked me later if I would be interested in DJing at his birthday party. Because the DJ he hired only played house music. So he wanted a little bit more of the Latin stuff. And I was like, yeah, cool, done. So I showed up. I did his party. I was only supposed to play an hour. And I ended up...
7 hours later.
I ended up playing 2.5 hours later. His family was loving it. Everything went good. And that's it. I left. I didn't stay. I didn't mingle. I just... back then, I was so nervous that I would literally show up to parties, do what I have to do, and then just leave. There was no in between. Like, there was no talking to people, meeting people, nada. It was like, I'm going to go, play your hours, and then leave. That's it. And that's how I handled this party. Like, I walked in, I did what I had to do, I left. And the next day, he hit me up. He's like, bro, he's like, you got some talent. He's like, you had my people just going nuts. And I was like, cool, man, thank you. I screenshotted it, and I moved on. I was like, all right, cool. Then little by little, he just started throwing me events, because I never was into the bar, the club scene, all that came later.
Oh shit.
I started doing privates. I started doing weddings, quinceañeras, and all that stuff. That's how I started everything. And I was doing these big events for like $200, $300 back then. I'm like, I'll give you a deal, And Jesse started like, hey, would you be interested? Can you go set up for me and help me out and do these parties? I'm like, yeah, that's fine. And then after a while, like everybody develops their own little style. So it's like Jesse's style is a little different from mine. I have a little, I wouldn't call it like a secret, but it's like my whole thing is if you can get the girls dancing, the guys will follow.
Yeah.
Plain and simple. That's my thing. So if I can have all the girls dancing, once the girls are dancing, guys are gonna come up regardless, because they see all the girls dancing. And I've always that's been my go-to every time.
It works, for sure. I mean, we've had you at a lot of our events. See, from the mames, you definitely get the people fucking going way, and it is always the girls first. You do have that fucking. I don't know. I think I didn't notice it till this guy told me. Like, you could play all the house and all the old shit, but you're always hip on what's new, what's popping. So I think that's what it is. You're just there with the new shit.
I like
and
that.
you can bring the old school.
I like doing that. That's actually one of my things that I really enjoy doing is
I knew you were badass, and this guy pointed it out to me one time, and I'm like, oh shit, you're fucking right. You're fucking right. So I think that's what it is. That makes you unique in your way,
Yeah, I've always been like that. I've always been to I always keep, looking to what's on social media, what people are listening to. There's a lot of these old songs that are coming back that no one ever heard of in this era, but they're bringing them back because of TikTok, Instagram, social media. Nobody knows that song by Los Felinos, Baila con la Banda, came out in '87. But because some girl from 7-Eleven is dancing to it and brought it back, that's what people know. Oh, that's the girl from TikTok song.
Yeah.
You know? But I pay attention to all that. You know? You got to stay relevant. You can't just stay in your own form and expect to succeed. You have to develop with times. You know, you have to change with times. You know, you have to keep getting better. And that's the thing with me is I continue to want to learn more. You know? I get tired of playing the same stuff. I don't want to play the same stuff. You know? So I play the remixes of songs. You know, I play the remixes on songs that are on TikTok, that are on Instagram. You know, I was playing El Envidioso by Los Dos Carnales before it even came out. You know, like little things like that is, you know, people notice.
Yeah.
What's your favorite song right now? Right now at this moment.
See, I can't answer that because I don't have a favorite song. I know it's hot. You know, I know that everybody's, it's either Bad Bunny or it's either, you know, Grupo Frontera with, you know, No Se Va. You know, No Se Va.
How do you feel about Bad Bunny?
I like him. I like him as an artist, as an entrepreneur. I think he's doing great. I think he's doing very well for himself. He's breaking a lot of barriers that a lot of people in the Latin community have not done in a very, very long time.
Yeah.
You know, I like
You're
him.
cool
I've always
playing
liked him.
with him. O sea, you
Huh?
play his music.
Oh yeah, I play all his
A lot.
music, but I would consider Bad Bunny as, I like the old Bad Bunny, the trap Bad Bunny. It used to go a little harder.
Like what song? Like what song?
Oh man, what's one of his songs that man, it's he was rapping about weed. It's like Kush. He was talking about Kush.
It's called that, no?
I think it's called Kush.
Yeah.
He had so many bangers, man, but he just like anything, he developed with time, man. You know, he embraced all of the things that we would consider, you know, not normal, and he ran with it.
I mean, he's breaking all the fucking masculine norms.
Yes.
You know,
Fashion.
We broke that. You know, kissing guys.
In the Latin community,
Normalize
that
it, I guess, right?
Yeah. But each one of those,
Mark Anthony's always kissing guys.
I've never seen Mark
Yeah,
Anthony kiss.
yeah. There's YouTube videos on Mark Anthony kissing dudes in the private chat.
Wow, that's crazy. Never. I mean, hey, anything is possible nowadays.
Yeah, it's crazy.
At least that's how I see it. Like, what I like is different from what I play. I can play anything and everything you want me to. Like, I don't have a problem there. But like my go-to music, the music that I listen to on a daily, it's all that old school norteño music for me. You
Because
know?
I wanted to ask about that shirt you were wearing at that fest or whatever. It said I already played Bad Bunny or some shit like that, right?
Every party I went to prior to that fest, everyone with their phones sending me text messages, holding it up.
Play Bad Bunny.
Play Bad Bunny. You know? And the thing is that it's like everything comes because you're building up a crowd. You know? You can't walk into a party and play all your good songs. What are you going to play later? You know? That's how I see it. All of my bangers, I leave them for a particular time. Like, that's what I want. I want everybody, you know, because once you get that, you get pumped up. And then you'll start dancing to anything.
What's your favorite song?
Right now?
Yeah.
Sheesh. I don't know. I'm in like this, I don't know what do you call it, like electric mode. Like ever since Guadalajara, you know.
Yeah, Guadalajara been mentioned 6 times, bro. I'm counting it.
It's where it's fucking at, bro. So this is what I'm listening to right now.
We're going to have a pot about that. Fuck it.
Guadalajara. Special episode coming out.
I can hear it, compa. Put it.
It's going.
Oh.
You know? That's literally what I've been listening to. I got a little playlist of songs that I picked up out there, and that's how I am, way. I'm the type of guy that, like, when I'm rocking some shit, I'm rocking it. Like, every day. boom, 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 boom. Same
Nah.
playlist, couple times a day.
You're always
Type of
old school
shit.
norteño? Always? I mean,
Yeah,
or does it depend on your mood?
So here's the thing. I don't tend to follow what everyone else does. So it's like if everyone else is listening to The Weeknd, J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, I'm listening to up and coming artists that are probably not on anybody's radar. Like I'm listening to a cat his name is Simba. I think he's an amazing rapper.
Man,
I
saw his
freestyle.
his freestyle.
Yep.
Yeah, he went nuts.
Exactly.
That shit was dope.
He's not on the Billboard charts.
Yeah.
He's come out with already four CDs, 4 records. He's just an underground cat that still hasn't found his niche.
Well, yeah, he's about to pop though.
I was listening to The Baby before The Baby came out, when he was starting to record all of his stuff, and due to his little comments that he said about,
Is he canceled right now? He's
pretty
canceled?
much, man. His career is pretty much done. His last 2 records, they didn't do anything.
Yeah.
He did a comment on a festival, right?
No, he did a comment at a festival,
festival.
about the LGBTQ community.
Yeah.
And then, people with AIDS, and it was just, I don't know. I think it was just a very stupid move on his part, because he was getting up there.
Yeah.
But so that's my thing. I listen to a lot of new things because that's how I feel I stay relevant. If you keep following what everybody's listening to, you're not gonna play anything new at any of these events. Everybody's already gonna tell you what you want to get played.
Well,
yeah, but that's way different from what you like to hear.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I do a lot of underground hip hop still. I do a lot of the old 90s hip hop. But primarily, my happy place is like el norteño clásico. Ramón, Eliseo, Los Cachorros, stuff like that. That's usually where I'm at. That's my happy
your go-to
place.
right there.
Yeah.
It's interesting. Doesn't vary much, huh?
Huh?
Doesn't you're not in the mood for cumbias at times, or like in a mood for salsa or shit
Nope.
like that.
I'm gonna break a lot of people's hearts right now, but one of the things is I can't stand mariachi. Like I can't. It's that and like serreño. I can't do it for long hours. I need percussion. I need drums in my life in order for it to sound good. Like I want that pedal to be nice and tight. That's my go-to stuff.
Yeah. Sheesh. Like it.
Type pedals.
Old school stuff.
Tight pedals. Oílo.
Old school playlist, G.
That's why I tell you. I stay relevant with everything that's going on. Everything that people are listening to, stay relevant to it. That's great. But when I'm in my car, driving to work, coming from work, it's the classic norteño for me.
How about podcasts? You fucking around with podcasts?
Yeah.
Not really, yeah?
Yeah, I do a lot of like true crime, investigation type stuff, conspiracy stuff.
Yeah.
What else?
What's the biggest conspiracy you believe?
JFK,
Oh, that's a good one.
the moon.
Ooh, that's a tough one.
Why?
Well, that's an interesting one.
The moon?
The moon.
Because there's a lot of things that they said is not physically possible on the moon, but it was happening on the video. For one, the example of the
flag,
footprint.
The flag fucking...
The footprint and the flag. So the flag is...
The flag's waving.
The flag's
like,
waving.
The flag's waving like it's like a commercial.
Yeah.
On slow
And
motion.
technically
and
up there, nothing.
Fuck.
There's no movement whatsoever. There's no air. So
Hey,
how
well,
is
a
that?
lot more of those
How
type,
is that physically
A lot
possible?
more of those type of videos have been circulating, no? Of like they'll show a picture of the crew on a fucking spaceship, and then on the bottom down pendejo that's not supposed to be in the picture type
Yep.
shit, like.
The JFK one, it just everything screams conspiracy. Everything screams it was the government that did it because they didn't like what he was getting ready to do. Huh?
Lo mismo que estaba pasando en México.
9/11's hard because I've seen both sides. I've listened to both sides, and they're both very interesting. I just don't see like what was the ultimate reason for it. What did we win out of that? To just take over a country to go look for, for someone that, I mean, what did we get out of Afghanistan
Well, it
or
was
Pakistan?
just companies made money.
I know companies make money out of war.
That's
That's
it.
a given.
That's all.
So you think that's the main reason? It's just
Fuck yeah. It was an excuse to go into a war, make money. For them. I mean, because there is no end fucking reward, especially the Afghanistan one.
it's funny. It's just there's a lot of things. I mean, I just when Queen Elizabeth died, I started watching more
miss her,
conspiracy
bro.
theories of what happened.
You just say you miss her?
Yeah.
You miss her?
Oh my
Yeah.
god!
No.
You used to talk to her? Or
Moment
what?
of silence for
Nah,
the Queen.
This motherfucker.
She was cool, man.
She was cool.
She was cool.
She's your Facebook friend.
I followed her.
I don't think she was on MySpace. I think she had her Twitter account though. She was
on-
always
She was on
Twittering.
Tinder for sure.
Nah. Tinder. I got kicked out of Christian Mingo.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. Because of my
real?
nickname, because of my username.
What was it?
El Pastor 69. So
They like it.
they didn't. They sent me a picture of my username and my password in an email and said, "Hey,
What was the
unfortunately-"
password? What was the password?
Huh?
What was the
The-
password?
oh, I think the password was just like Whopper 69 or some shit. I liked 69.
Like I was born on that.
I was born on that.
I'm a big fan of the number myself. I use it a lot.
I'm a fan of 69, but it's just if you're like you as the guy, if you're doing like a really good job, like the girl's really not doing anything. She's kind of just there with a no.
What?
Bart just looked at me.
I don't know, G. I beg to differ.
Really?
Wait. What did you say?
Compa
said
completely missed
Oh,
those.
I'm a
things.
big fan of
Yeah.
69.
No, yeah. But
And
you're
if, you're,
saying
and if the man is doing like
If
a
you're
really
pleasuring
good
the
job,
girl very well,
the girl's not even doing shit.
yeah, I mean the dick is in there just like a thermometer. It's not really doing anything.
I don't know. I can't wait to watch this back because I didn't agree with this thing right away, and I'm like, Whopper? I don't know. You saw what I was talking about. I don't know.
And you saying what?
No.
You disagree?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You disagree?
Why is that?
Some girls get more into it.
And he's got me there.
No, mames. I'm just saying. Pero pues está bien, está bien.
Yeah, it is what it is.
69
But yeah,
está chido.
I was
Good
never.
to know you're a fan of 69.
I mean,
The 69ers.
68.
Oh my God, all this we've talking about, we haven't even asked the question.
No, we're going that way. That's
We're not.
great segment.
We're not.
Segue right here.
We're not.
Yeah.
What is it?
we're
Well,
there.
you know this?
Hey.
Go ahead, bro.
No. Did we cover everything? Did we cover everything?
No,
we
we're
wanted
still
to.
going. We're going
Yeah,
timeline though.
You know,
Damn, I don't know if I have more beer, bro.
that's cool. Don't worry.
Really?
Juice.
There's no beer downstairs?
Me das un licuado, like a green shake?
Not sure.
Check the cooler downstairs.
There might be one downstairs. Es que no están frías. Don't put it in the freezer because somebody left some in the freezer, man.
Why do they always do that?
Did he do it again? Leave
No, it
some
wasn't
of
him though. I think it was Extenio.
And then through all this little timeline, once I started messing around with Jesse, doing his events, showing up to parties to help him, that's when I slowly got introduced to you guys.
I was trying to remember earlier today, like when the fuck did I
Around what year was it?
meet you? I don't
Whopper.
know.
Yeah, whatever.
Wow.
Look
Horny
at-
guy.
I don't think we have a cork thingy. No.
So
Push
who the
it
fuck
down.
brought the wine?
Shout out to Fo Realty.
He's the one that brought the wine?
He brought wine.
Fo, he brought it.
For
That's-
practice.
It was for practice, but they didn't have a fucking cork.
How long have you been at this building?
We've been here for 3.5 years now.
3.5 years. So I met you about 5.5, 6 years ago.
Nah, pues sí.
You guys were at the
Era
old
cuando
office?
estábamos allá.
Yeah.
Cuando estaban allá.
You guys were at the old office. I forget.
But how did I meet you though?
Through Jesse.
But just
just
You went to the office, I'm saying?
yeah, I would go to the office.
That's how I met you at the office? Not at a gig or anything?
Nah, not at a gig. You met me through Jesse. Jesse was talking about how I would come through for him and help him out at his events, and he liked the work that I did. And then there was I think he was celebrating his birthday.
So we met fucking Whopper at the same time.
Exactly. Yeah. No, I haven't been around that long.
Yeah.
You know.
That's crazy. Yeah, I thought you already knew.
No.
Nah, tenemos
Whopper
casi lo
for a
mismo.
bit.
No, because even then, I mean, how long after the fact that you got introduced? ¿Sí había abajo? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm cool with that, and that's it.
From when we were introduced to when I invited you to AMG. Was it right away?
Nah.
No, right?
Nah, there was some time in between that.
Yeah, there was some time on
I think Jesse had mentioned it to you.
But
that-
what, like a year?
From when I met him?
I think it would have been more than that.
More?
Yeah. I was messing around with Jesse. I was fucking with Jesse before I met them.
But I mean, no
Completely.
more than maybe 2 years.
Maybe.
Yeah, about.
Maybe.
The thing is that I remember that.
Yeah, I do remember that it was a bit before you asked him to
Yeah.
come on. Before he came on officially.
I remember
Pues
that.
he came around y pues,
Yeah.
como dijo el I guess I remember even before, como dijo el pinche par el güey de máximo grado, el pinche perro fiel.
Pero fiel.
Well, my whole thing was, I just wanted to be on the same thing that Jesse was on. You
Yeah.
know, Jesse was on the radio. I'm like, I wanted to be up there. I wanted to do something, you know. But the more and more I kind of like started hanging around with Jesse, the more and more I was kind of in his shadow, you know. And nothing against that, but I've always wanted to be my own thing. I've always wanted to be different. I've always wanted to be, like, hey,
In your own way.
yeah,
Yeah. Shit. So he was like Uncle Jesse,
yeah,
and you were like Joey Gladstone.
pretty much, yeah. And I mean, I would hit him up and I would tell him like, man, let me know, if you need help or whatever, like I'll carry your bags, I'll
Lo que sea, no
whatever. My whole thing, I just wanted to learn more. I just wanted to learn more, And when I started to learn more, that's when he started talking to you guys more, And then you have, and then you guys did your viejones. It was
The reunion?
No, it wasn't the reunion. It was their farewell.
La
at Tequila's.
despedida.
La despedida.
Oh, okay.
All right. So, I was there. I went with Jesse. Jesse got me in. I sat down, and I was jamming. Hard, like hard. But I was genuinely there just for los viejones. And
Wait, you were not with us yet?
Nope.
Oh.
I walked
Shit.
out, and Luis Saavedra. I knew he was a part of you guys. I knew he was, I would consider a heavy hitter. So I always made a point.
Shout out.
Shout out, compa
compa
Luis.
Luis.
So I always made it a point to despedirme de ti, despedirme de Louis, and say bye to Jesse. Like, I always made it a point to go to you guys and be like, hey, I'm out. Thank you for inviting me. Like, I'm gone. And that day, I remember it so clear. That day after I left, I was walking out of Tequila's, and I seen him, and I was just like, oh, compa Louis, like, I'm out. Have fun. He's like, thanks, Whopper. He's like, don't worry. He's like, you'll be Aguacate before you know it. And I went home and I was just like, damn, they know about me. I was through the roof, bro. Like,
Really?
I was a little kid, man. I was just so excited, And then shortly after that, because that was in October,
November, I think.
November,
Maybe.
in November, that's when we had our sit down, like the second week of November.
Oh, shit. Okay. So shortly after that.
Yep. Shortly after that, you called me into the office. We talked.
Did I tell you to come in?
Yeah. Yeah, you messaged me. You told me to come in. We sat down and You're like, I'm gonna
On
be
the
honest.
casting couch.
He's like, he's like, I'm gonna be honest. I could probably get like about 4 or 5 years out of you. And I was like, okay, I don't know what that means, but I'm down.
Sex work.
Did it say that? Did it really say that?
And I was like, all right. But
You're a pretty old looking motherfucker.
he was like, how old are you? 42? And I was like,
tú vas pa fuera, güey.
Pero 4 años.
literally.
Pero,
That's all
man.
he said. He was like,
Unos pinches 5 añitos de
unos
provecho te
5
saco.
años, I think I can guarantee you, bro. And I was just like, all right, I feel pretty good about myself, but okay.
Hell yeah.
And that's where it went.
Whopper's like, well, I'm 27, so fuck.
See, the thing is that when I met Carlos, I would see him at places. I would see him at the parties that Jesse was at, playing. You would come, you would scope it out. But I never spoke to him. I always treated him like, hey, what's up? How are you? Oh, I'm good. But it was very short. Almost to the point where I was like, this nigga don't like me. Cut that
So
out.
I was an asshole
He's got
to you.
that pussy face. He got that asshole
I was an
face.
asshole to you. Just say it. I don't give a fuck.
No, I don't think it was that. I think
Everybody knows it.
Everybody knows it.
no. I think what it was more. It was
Here we go.
you were getting introduced to the DJ side of business,
Yeah, that's for sure.
and you were paying attention more to how things operated with DJs versus bands. That's what
It's
it was.
been an adjustment, man.
Is it really?
Yeah. Well, yeah, because I kind of wanted to treat you guys as a band, and I figured out, I would say kind of fast that, well, not even fast, I don't think. I figured out with time that was not the case. It's different. It's a lot different, but I think we're getting the hang of it. I think it's going well. It's fucking 5 years later.
Well, it's 5 years later, but we also had COVID.
So 4 then, right? That one doesn't count.
Yeah,
He's going to be a free agent soon, compa.
You're 5 years or
You're
almost
5
up,
years.
nigga.
Nah,
No resign, no redeal.
it's not. It doesn't wash off.
Pedro Fiel.
It doesn't wash off. I remember when I sent him the picture, he was like, "Stop it."
I remember when he told me.
This
He's
man
like,
has
"You know
an
this
AMG
fucking-
tattoo.
You know what this fucking guy did? Fucking Whopper's a dumbass. He's like, I was about to change the company name.
Hey,
Dude, I just filed for bankruptcy. AMG's not going to exist and shit.
hey, it's gonna exist in my heart, just like Los Viejones,
Yeah.
Reino days.
Damn.
Yeah, well, that makes sense. I mean, he got in at a really cool time, too. You know?
What?
I said he got in at a real cool time, too.
It was
Yeah,
a-
man,
it was a
that was a really
It was a really good
interesting time.
Yeah.
It was a little bit towards the end, though, man.
was
If that
difficult.
was at the end of the Viejones, those were a little bit after. No, after that, not even a little bit. After that, were hard times. And we're back.
Had to take a potty break.
Done that shit, right?
Yeah.
Is the first time we ever
Yeah,
done
Whopper
that shit?
popped our cherry. We had never paused.
Oh my god.
No, really?
Yeah.
Damn. All right, my
I
bad.
should have told you no. Well, you had
should
like,
have.
Yeah, we should have just said, just whip it out.
yeah.
Just be ready.
You're already talking about
You're a
60-90.
6-pack in though, but
You're a
I'm like,
69er.
nah.
Right next to the congas, or what?
Just go right there.
Just go.
Just go in the corner right there.
What Jesse on the Aguacates sees, he's like, hey, bro, I think I want to buy a urinal and put it right there on the wall. Because he always has to go and piss and shit. That was such a bad Jesse impression, right?
That was.
You're usually good at it. You're usually good at
Yeah,
it
I didn't know
too.
who you were doing. I was like,
You're like, what the fuck? That's not Jesse.
he's like, yeah,
Yeah.
section. Shout out to Jesse, man. Jesse's my guy, man.
I was
He's-
actually going to tell him if he wanted to be part of it, but I'm like, you know what? Let's do Whopper solo, and then we'll bring Jesse.
and do
Jesse wants
both
to
of
do shrooms with us soon.
them? Yeah,
It'll be fun. Not even if he's not down. I mean, Whopper's a funny guy regardless. Look, he's wearing a. I mean, you know, he's a good time.
Whopper.
Yeah.
literally.
I'm gonna start calling you Wapo, nigga.
Yeah, the guapito.
Fuck your boy for not calling you Wapo back.
Nah, he's a really good customer, bro.
Okay, no, pero.
And he's part of Remax, so you know.
Oh shit!
He's fan.
Shout out.
Shout out
Ese
to
compa.
Remax.
Hell yeah. Oh,
All right, so I got a question.
Yeah.
We got, you got 3 for me.
Yeah.
So, how do you feel it's been now that you've taken on the DJ business or the DJ side of it?
I don't think we're nowhere near yet.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you envision? Or what did you like? What do you think? Or what do you expect? I guess I should say, like, what do you expect from bringing me on?
I think that
Next question.
for bringing you on, yeah.
Motherfucker, we asked the questions here.
Nigga, this is our podcast.
Why are you fucking asking me questions? I wanted to get a younger look, perspective on the music that was being played. Well, just fucking on the top of the fucking list is you were highly recommended by Jesse to begin with. I mean, that in itself, since he's only done it once, recommending somebody. Just barely, fucking like 5-6 years later, he barely told me about someone else. So on top of the list is that you were highly recommended by him. So that had everything in the beginning to do with just saying, you know what, let's look at you, let's see what we can do. I didn't know the fucking DJ game then at all, way, and I still don't think I know it fully because I'm so not fully in it, way. I got the bands, that's what I've been doing for so long that it's just by instinct kind of thing.
Yeah.
So with the DJ thing, it's just still there, in my opinion. Even though I know both of you guys are busy as shit, thankfully. I don't know. I don't want to think, oh shit, it's because of us that you're busy. But I'm happy that between us and you guys personally, I mean the fucking calendar is pretty much full for the year.
Yeah.
I mean I think it's really good. I mean, and I still feel like we're barely at fucking, I don't know, 25% way from what I think we can do. We just haven't. We're barely recuperating from tough times too, man.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I came in at a good time, but I also came in at a tough time.
Yeah.
And I think your mind was preoccupied with everything else that was going on.
Most definitely. And that just goes not just for the DJs. That goes for our own bands. My mind was way preoccupied on surviving.
Yep.
Not closing doors, or not closing the business doors, not throwing in the towel. At least what we have going on, office space, all that shit. Not that we're going to retire from music, but just having the system, man. It's a fucking big system that has to run.
Yeah.
So I was very, very worried about keeping that afloat. Se le perdió un poquito. And then the pandemic. That's the motherfucker right there, bro. Like, you're fucking hurting? No, you're not. Now you're going to hurt.
Definitely, man.
Yeah.
I think that was tough times for everybody, not just you guys.
No,
across the board, everybody was hurting.
But yeah, I mean, that's kind of what thought about you, way. But yeah, it's been a good run so far.
Yeah, I'm really happy. I'm really happy. I'm really excited to be a part of AMG. I think it's one of my milestones that I've accomplished where I've been like I've always wanted to be a part of something. And here it just feels like home.
Yeah.
It's like we have our talks, we talk about everything behind the scenes, how we see things, how we see other groups. I like that,
There's times where Whopper has come to the office and I don't want him to think like, damn, this motherfucker don't want to talk to me, right? But sometimes I'm just doing some shit and I'm like, fuck, I didn't talk to Whopper. And he was right there, sitting there. But
it's cool.
We both have our well, when we have sit downs, we have good sit downs, man.
Oh yeah.
Bart.
So I have a question for you.
What's your question? Just like that? 4 questions.
So you're wearing your VR.
Huh?
You're wearing a VR.
Okay.
Oculus.
You have your Digibox ready to go. penis is in there. Everything in the digibox.
Why is there a penis in there?
Your penis.
Oh,
And you're typing on the keyboard the porn that you want to be a part of.
right.
The chick you want to bang.
Which chick do you want to bang, bro?
Who's your
Man.
first
Your
option?
number one pick, yeah.
What is her name?
There you go.
Rosa Monroe, I think is her name.
She's a porn star?
Yup.
Nice.
Rosa Monroe.
That's your number one pick.
Yeah.
A porn star. number one
Anybody,
pick.
you can pick anybody.
Anybody.
I could pick anybody.
Yeah.
Anybody.
Damn.
Doesn't just
Hey,
have to
cut
be a porn
that.
star. That's saying for sure. At least we know that Rosamund Rose is your favorite porn star.
Yeah, that's for sure.
She's bad. So is Morgan, Texas.
Morgan, Texas.
She's half Italian, half Mexican. She's
Shush.
bad.
I'll look her up.
Look her up right now. She's fire.
Look her up right now.
If I could bang anybody,
I mean, it's
Anybody.
cool.
in
if
a
it's
digital
her,
world,
right?
in a digital world, you know, like it's just
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it's VR. It's the real thing, bro.
Yeah. And your dick's in the digibox.
It's
man, that's a tough one. There's so many.
Yeah, right?
not a tough one, bro.
That-
First
that
one
is-
that comes
that
to
is-
your head. Well, we know who's the first
that
one
one.
that comes to your
I
head.
thought that's what you guys were going with
Yeah,
it because
no,
I was just
no,
like,
no, which is
nah,
cool,
No, that's
it's
fine.
cool.
Oh, what's that one then?
She's like your favorite song right now.
Yeah.
Nah. My favorite song right now. She was a host on that Univision channel. The guy with the bigote. They would always talk about soccer. Anyway, her name is Daniela Urbay. She's
That's number one.
That's
pick?
your number one pick.
that, yeah.
Out of all the fucking women in
Yeah.
the lifetime.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! Someone you have to look up. What's her name?
Yeah.
Daniela Urbay. She's amazing.
I mean, I guess we'll add
How
her
do you
to the
spell
list.
Urbay.
Urbay.
Bay. Instagram. Vámonos.
What do you give it, Comps? Solid 7?
I think I still follow her.
This girl?
Yeah, her. Have you seen her body? She's a man. She's fine, bro. She's She's pretty.
She got some nice ass. That's the behind angle.
Correct. She's a model. I don't know if you guys figured it out, but
What do you want? What are you giving her?
Where's she?
What are you giving her?
Me? Well,
She has nice eyes.
she got nice eyes.
so that's my number one, and then my second would be that girl from the Nicki Jam.
No. So
What?
this is your number one, but the other one is your other number one.
No, my other one's my number two in case she's not available the day I want to.
she's
know?
available, bro. She's available at any time, bro. You're just gonna type it in.
But that's your number one, though.
Yeah, that's my that
Goes on the list, G.
Daniela Urbay.
She's right up there with Eve.
and Rosa Monroe.
Yeah.
Eve,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you guys like Eve? Who likes
But
Eve?
not like Eve the Rough Rider.
Oh,
No,
that's
no.
why I was thinking.
Eve from
Eve like the Garden of Eden?
yeah.
Oh,
You might remember her from Adam and Eve.
Yeah, you might remember her
you might remember her from such movies as.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fofo picked her.
All right, what's your next
Fofo
question?
wants to be the first guy to eat ass.
Yeah.
If you haven't watched the last episode, go back and watch the last
He wanted to be the
episode.
first guy to eat ass.
Fuck yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Shout out to Fofo, your local
Well,
realtor.
That's good. She's hot, bro. She's hot.
This girl. Solid 9.
She's an 8.5. I'll give her
Everybody-
8.7.
Everybody's gonna have different tastes
Yeah,
when it comes
yeah,
to women.
yeah.
Though.
That's yours.
It is what it is. So she used to be an announcer that would come on
So
Saturday.
this is a
mornings.
long time crush.
Yeah, she used
This
to work
is
for
a long time
Univision.
crush.
and she was always like, man,
I like that.
Chicago?
I don't know if it was based here in Chicago. I think it was based out of Florida.
I like that because that's something that for real, like, so that was some time ago.
Yeah. She would come up Saturday mornings,
Yeah.
Deporte or whatever it was called,
I think I know what you're talking about.
you know. And she was there and she was announcing the games and
She could get it.
yeah, she's bad. But until you look up Morgan, Texas, then you'll be like,
Wait, but she's your number 3.
Yeah, she's number 3. I got a kind of like
Morgan
a
Monroe.
I got like a
What was it?
bucket list.
No, I haven't.
What was the first one? Yeah, Pinche Whopper.
Rosa Monroe.
Rosa Monroe.
She's bad.
Well, you're for sure a porn guy. I mean, that's
Who's not?
Are you more of a director kind of guy?
Yeah, I guess you could see that. Like,
Are
I
you
want-
into the?
plot.
Are you into the plot?
Nah, cause I'm like, I've always
just
found
want
those
the
plots.
action.
You just
stupid.
fast forwarded.
Yeah, like
back gone.
be like, I don't care. Be like, hey, I'm here to fix your sink. Me vale madre el pinche sink.
Yeah, get
Fast
straight,
forward that shit.
straight to Pound Town.
And be like, no tengo como pagar. No se preocupe.
Ah.
And then it cuts to them like undressing. I hate all
All right,
that
so
shit. Like I hate
you
that.
hate that.
I
so
hate
if
that.
you could direct your porn, how would it go, bro?
Oh, it's
Straight-
easy.
Straight to Pound
So-
Town, G.
So check it out. So it's like my perfect,
Big
perfect.
compa, big boy. When in doubt, whip it
So,
out.
te llaman por teléfono. It's a sexy voice. Te llaman. You're like, hey, what's up? Hey, I'm inquiring about your services. And I'm just like, oh, cool. Like I'm a DJ, like when but you don't
Oh,
say
shit.
that. Everything is just assumed, and be like, oh, my services. I'm like, oh, well, I started this much and this much. Let me know if you want to sit down and, go over the contract and everything. But everything is like doble sentido,
That's how you would do it.
Yeah, because one
Oh.
person's thinking, oh, that's my
Pero
business.
no. Now you're telling the whole fucking story, motherfucker.
Exactly, G.
You just said that you didn't want.
Bro, you gotta be into the
Sorry.
soft sex, bro. All of this just goes straight to Bangtown. Like, come on, bro. Like, give me a
Oh,
good
so you do
story.
like the plot?
I do like the plot. I don't
You
like the
just
plots
said
we
you-
see.
Oh.
All the other, they're all
Oh,
fucking
okay,
so
okay.
corny.
So you are director.
Hey,
Right.
Yeah, director.
You are
Right.
director vibes. You're like my
Yeah.
one buddy.
I want to be able to tell them what to do.
You might know him.
I might know it.
Yeah.
Name starts with a G. Ends with an era.
Are you talking about Ojeda? Don't even fucking know who it is and shit.
I would never say something. about
That's
it that
another
way.
thing too, man. I think everybody has their own different taste on what they consider good porn and good,
Have you ever watched Zach and Miri make a porn?
No. The movie? No.
It's a great movie.
Is that the one where they like save it to the cloud or something?
With Seth Rogen, I think, right? Is it Seth Rogen?
Is it Seth Rogen?
I think it's Seth Rogen. Jay-Z, can you check that when you have a chance? Zach and Miri make a porn. Is that Seth Rogen?
It is.
That's a great fucking movie. Whoever hasn't watched it, watch it. That's a great movie. Great comedy. Man, well, I like your imagination. I like the doble sentido. The part that I like the most is how you put yourself in your porn way.
No, like
Like
it's
it's
not.
like, oh, hey, servicios del DJ. Sí.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, it's that
okay.
way. He was director and actor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Director and actor.
Yeah.
I write
He's
everything.
like, I'm not about to pay a motherfucker. I can do it
Is it
myself.
Seth Rogen in there? Was he one of the main actors?
Yeah, I think he is.
Okay.
Zach Brown.
Yeah.
Well, you haven't watched it? Watch it, way.
I haven't watched it.
Especially if you like porn.
No, pues ya.
I mean, it's a great movie. You watch it or no, compa? You looked a little confused. That's why.
I've seen it.
That's chingona esa, way.
It's up there with the American Pie movies.
Ese estilo.
It's estilo.
Ese
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
American Pie is cool. Number 1 was cool, right?
Number 1, number 2 were pretty cool.
I don't
That girl was bad too.
The boob girl?
Yeah.
I hardly remember, way.
Because of I don't know.
I don't know. I'm not sure. So then the second question
Oh, go for it.
that comes from our boy Jesse.
That's what Jesse wanted to know.
No, Jesse. Oh, long story short, blah blah blah. He
Yeah.
pretty much ended up telling the kids, like asking them, "Hey,
Oh,
Yeah.
you know what we're talking about, right?
Yeah.
You know what we're talking about. You know
he
the
left
whole.
the kids traumatized.
Yeah. Were you here that day?
I
Were you
wasn't
here?
here that day, but I heard the pod.
Yeah.
And I remember what he was talking about. Because he was also telling me how he introduced him to the blue motherfucker, that drink.
Yeah.
and they got all fucked up.
Oh shit! Really?
And then the day of his birthday, they were all talking about wanting to do drugs. They're like, "Who's got what?" Right? I was just like, "Oh, I got dabs," and be like, "Oh, I got some good weed." And I was just like, "Hey, have you guys ever had an enema?" And they were like, "What is that?" And one of the guys was like, "I'm down." I died. I'm always stupid. I'm always goofy. Every time I'm at the club and they're like, "Hey, wait, tienes pase?" I'm like, "No, but I have, meth in the car." And everybody's like, "Oh, no, that's
too much.
That's too much, bro."
¿Qué va a venir el día que alguien te diga? No, pues jálate, güey, vamos.
No, bro.
Hay que ir a la verga.
I was at a party and some guy came up and he was like, "Hey, can I get a pase? Or anybody that has?" And I was like, "No." I was like, "But I got heroin in the car." And that's it. I left it like that and I continued doing what I was doing. And he was, he walked away. He came back. He came back towards the end of the party. "Hey, you really got heroin in the car?"
Pues a lo mejor no encontró pase.
I couldn't find a pase, but damn, this guy got heroin.
Are we going to share the same needle?
But I'm always an idiot. I tell everybody the same story of what happened to me at El Rey. They were in the bathroom and somebody offered me Coke. And I was oblivious to what it was. And that day, the AC wasn't working. So yo andaba bien rosado. So, do you guys remember the urinals at El Rey?
Yeah,
Right.
they were high end.
They were the high. Literally.
Yeah.
My short ass was like inside of it. So I was peeing. I was trying to fix myself, but I was like, "Man, andaba bien rosado." And the guy was just like, he had a bag and.
Oh, wait, but you were in the... So you went in the stall, took a piss,
and
there was a guy in there already.
And there was a guy already, and he was next to me. He just gave me the bag, and it was a pretty decent sized bag. It was a Ziploc bag, but I thought it was talco.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
And he just looked at me so stupid, like.
Are you serious?
Yeah, bro. And he was like, "¿Sabes qué?"
Vete a la verga.
No. He was like, "¿Sabes qué? Va a ser 20 varos de todos modos." But I tell that story to everybody because I'm like, "Man, G, I showed up."
You didn't know anybody.
I didn't. Yeah, I
Ey,
didn't know.
pero pues las drogas te pegan más machín por allá atrás, ¿no?
Brother, I didn't.
Were you
man,
geeked?
Nah, G, I was just
Horny.
Nah,
Jay
bro, it
Carter's
didn't help
a rock.
anything, man.
Having anal orgasms.
Oil.
Yeah. Well, that's
I mean,
what...
I don't know why, but I ended up with a
Wow.
butt plug, and I was like,
No.
"What?"
He couldn't feel shit.
Well, I guess we don't even have to ask the question.
I was like, it's so
you
numb.
already
I was
told
just
us he
numb.
wears a butt plug, nigga.
Nah, ¿sabes qué? Like, I don't know.
Ass eating or not ass eating? Receiving it.
Receiving it. Nah,
What?
I don't know about
Jesse
that.
asked the kids. That's what he asked the kids. Like,
I
hey,
don't.
you
I don't
ever-
know about receiving it. I
No?
don't think I'm there yet.
Not your style?
Nah.
Does
I
it
don't-
cross that line?
It's not that it crosses that line, but I'm very no pun
Self-conscious.
intended, but I'm very anal about my hygiene.
Yeah.
So I would I wouldn't want notice. Give me at least 24 hours and be like, so I can get it bleached, cleaned, dipped,
Oh,
whatever.
Oh, but
you
you would be
would?
down.
I'd be like, yeah, why not?
Oh,
whatever.
there you go.
I
He
mean,
would be down.
Down.
I'm $20 is $20. It's just
See, that's the Whopper, that I've been waiting for. That's
Yeah,
Whopper
bro,
all
I
the
mean-
time with us. He's just bam, bam. He got the comeback, the crazy comeback, and
That's
then
it.
they'll just walk away without saying anything else.
Next question.
Hell yeah.
What's the next question, Jose?
That's 2 questions, right?
Oh shit.
Nah.
Third question.
Jay-Z.
Oh, it's a Juan Medrano. Juan Medina.
Oh, Juan Medina. Yeah.
Medina.
Well, yeah. Being on, that you're not there yet.
Right.
When you're in the shower, doing your thing.
Right.
How do you, well, if you haven't, obviously you haven't watched it, go back and watch the Juan Medina episode.
Who's Juan Medina?
Dorado. Juan from
Oh,
Dorado.
yeah.
He asked, well, this is where his words. He's like, the gayest I ever get is when I wash my ass because I get in that motherfucker.
You guys don't? Or is that on a...
That's
you
the
go.
question.
That's the question.
I mean, that's part of
You
hygiene,
get in
no?
there
You
with
have
the
to.
finger?
You have to. No? You don't get in there? What do you mean the loofah? Like the long loofah that you...
He's in there, bro.
What do you mean? So you just clean the rim and be like, the
I
rest of
just
it we
sit
can
on
write
it.
out.
No,
You
like,
just
I
write
just sit
out.
anyway. I mean,
What?
that's probably what he's saying and shit.
Nah, dude.
Finger.
So what do you do? What's the technique that you do?
Nothing. I mean, I have a cloth that, I wipe down those areas with, and, I get in there. I get in there, dude. I mean, that's part of hygiene.
2 fingers?
One. Not there. At
One
two,
end the cloth. No
One end the
mames,
cloth.
way.
It's not that thick.
The good old rimmer?
You just got to relax.
So the blood plug thing was real.
Obviously, bro, yeah.
No.
And it's the thumb, probably the thumb.
Both of them.
Because you got them square thumbs, G.
Yeah, I do. I keep, I don't. I think that's about hygiene. Especially, us as big guys. Yeah, we have to. We got to make sure that we clean everything. Everything.
All right.
That's what we want to hear. The fucking truth.
That's 2 for 2.
Did you send me the thing on TikTok of the dude that fucking was explaining that you do have to like rim your asshole when you're cleaning your ass?
Did I send
Yeah.
it to you?
Did you send that on TikTok?
Did you send it
How
to
the
me?
hell do you guys wipe then?
No, with the wipies, right?
With like the flushable wipes?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, wipes. Bro.
Yeah, but it's only you're only cleaning like the
So use
surface.
finger. You get in there.
I mean, you don't go like finger deep in, but I mean, you do.
Well, that's what
you
we're
do get your
asking.
first imprint
Yeah.
in there.
I'm a little confused right now, bro.
You're you're like the iPhone. Your fucking finger. Your fucking.
Because was that what Juan was saying, right?
Wow, I went like this. Pa, 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 pa.
Nah. But you do. I mean, you imprint it at least a little bit to make sure that
Yeah, that, pero I mean, Juanito went like.
I mean, you're
Yeah,
dog.
that's why
It's
you're
not
freaking
the
us out
whole.
right
It's not the whole finger,
That's
bro.
what we tried to tell
But
him,
at
bro.
least to
line?
the first line, G. Like if you're making
Oh.
rice.
No.
The
which
first line
line?
of which finger?
All right.
The mid,
The first big line.
the index.
First line.
Nah, you
The
guys are
first
going-
line
nah.
from the bottom up.
You guys are going too deep. Literally.
Wow.
All right.
Well,
Damn.
I mean, hey, man.
Hey, Whopper, it's all good, bro. You
What?
feel clean?
Why are you?
You feel clean after.
Yeah, dog. You have to, bro.
I don't know if I would feel clean if I got a finger shoved up my butt every day.
All right.
What?
No,
I don't know either.
Yeah.
I kind of got.
it's all good.
All right, whatever you want, bro.
And I think that's it with
No,
questions,
was
right?
the fourth one was Foles a question? Were we gonna throw that in there?
What was it?
Well, hygiene.
Oh, he said
Yeah.
it. Yeah. So the fourth question is how do you wash that ass?
No. Foles question.
Oh shit.
Do you
Post
clean
question.
beforehand?
Yeah,
That's actually a must.
a must.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, you got to, bro.
So there's
I
never
mean, you
been
gotta-
a time that it just sporadically happens, and you're just like,
See, that's the thing. That's the thing with me, though. It's like when I know I'm going somewhere, I always make sure that I'm clean regardless.
you never put a little piece after a gig, and bam, shit happens.
That's you don't have to answer that.
Well,
Object, Your Honor.
we'll
Es
cut
que
that out
como
too.
están
It's
grabando.
incriminating questions, bro.
Yeah, bro. With me, it's all about hygiene. It's always all about hygiene, And I gotta go I just gotta go like a little bit extra, just because I'm not circumcised. So
Oh shit.
So
We're
I
gonna
got-
say-
We talked about that.
so
Did
I
we
gotta
talk
make
about-
sure that I'm clean, G.
on the pod or off the pod did we talk about?
Did we talked about this already, right?
No,
Oh,
it might
shit.
have been off the pod.
Was it? I thought we
It
have
might
already brought up the circle. Oh man, this is gonna be we're gonna open a fucking Pandora's box with the whole circumcision and non-circumcision.
I don't know. I've always been uncircumcised. So
Yeah, we talked about it off pod.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things for me that it's just like, yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Just like the girls be like, oh, I gotta go to the bathroom and freshen up. We know damn well. I mean, we taste the
What?
damn fucking the feminine cloth that they use to just wipe
Tasted
it
it.
down.
I love it.
Like,
love
come
it.
on, man.
You can still like,
Like-
what? You're tasting the alcohol from the
The-
perfume.
Whopper
the
69.
summer's
if you're ever
Eve.
gonna, if you're ever gonna,
Summer mist.
if you're ever gonna hack Whopper
Gee.
shit, just know his password is Whopper 69.
Gee, you guys tell me, no, you guys have never tasted the fucking hand soap that's in your bathroom
No.
when they're trying to, when they go
No.
freshen up. That, come on, man.
That's a little.
What do you think they do when they go in there and they know they're about to get
Just
it
like
in?
you said, if I'm going somewhere, I freshen up. You don't think they're doing that before they show up?
Nah, not always, man.
Oh,
If you're at a if you're at a gig,
oh my god,
and
I
it's
just
hot.
asked that question and you
and
said
you're-
no.
Hey, check it out. I'm just
You
putting
pled
it,
the fifth.
I'm putting it in perspective. Say you're at an event or you're at a gig or you're at a baile and whatever. It's hot. They've been dancing. Things have been rubbing together for the whole fucking night. Yeah, you're gonna freshen up before you do something. You have to, bro. You can't just be like, damn, she's fine, but she smells like fucking, a mobile at 2 a.m.
Mobile.
Mobile.
The gas station.
Where you go in and they just have random incense burning.
Yeah. So you won't obviously just eat anyone's ass.
Nah,
Is what you're saying.
nah. That's like a committed relationship right there with me.
big words.
That's like,
Big
yo,
words.
that's like we're like 4 months deep.
Hay confianza.
Yeah,
Never on the first night.
Nah, bro. Ni que fuera de Guadalajara.
La verga.
I wouldn't know. I'm not from there. Just like the
No, está bueno, vale. No se preocupe. Nah, you know what? Especially nowadays, with a lot of these women just running around, you got to be careful, man.
A lot of these men.
You got
monkeypox.
you got to be careful, man. Some of these girls out here can burn a CD.
I love that. Some of these girls out here can burn a CD. I like how you did that, bro.
Nah, bro. You got to be careful around here, man.
I like how you did that.
You just can't be doing that. I mean, it's cool to wild out once in a while, but yeah, you got to be careful at the end of the day, man. You got to make sure that your investment is protected at all times.
Well, with that being said, make sure you hit up Casiel versus State Farm. Protect your investments.
I need a quote.
I'm officially sponsored.
You're
Fucking-
officially sponsored by
Fucking
Goddamn
episode
Zay.
by
Preparation H or what?
JJ.
Pinche
Special
almorranas al 100. Who comes up with these words, right? Almorrana.
Ma, ¿qué hiciste de comer almorrana?
Ándale.
En chile verde.
Pinche guisada de almorranas.
Be like, oh, yo pensaba que eran albóndigas.
Un caldito de almorrana. Like, you're like, hell yeah, man. With this weather.
Oh, con unas tortillas de harina.
Hey, but what's your favorite food, bro? Is it Mexican or do you...
I prefer
Tú eres
Mexican
de rancho,
food.
a la vez.
Yeah,
Tú
bro.
eres, sí, frijoles. Y...
Queso.
Do you mix anything weird with the frijoles?
Nah.
Do you like refried beans, fritos?
Yo, y más cuando le ponen manteca.
Manteca, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not that vegetable spread shit
Right.
that they put, but real manteca.
Mm.
Yeah, I grew up on that, bro. I grew up on eating really good. My mom was a really good cook.
Yeah.
Hacía mole from scratch, enchiladas, pozole, all that. It's just, but I'm a big breakfast person.
Breakfast?
Yeah, like American breakfast, like pancakes, eggs, hash brown.
Man, I've been fucking wanting to have a good fucking breakfast recently, and I haven't. No se me ha hecho. I've been eating nothing but bullshit.
I love
Where's the
breakfast.
go-to spot? Your go-to spot?
My go-to spot is Tony's in Brookfield. They're open 24/7, 7 days a week. Open all year long except for Christmas. And
Holy shit.
Tony's and
I love the way you know their schedule, bro.
gee, I mean,
And you have breakfast all the time, no matter.
after when we were
there?
at Patron, after I would leave my last set, that was where I would go. I would go and get a hobo skillet, and it's potatoes, eggs, cheese, and bacon, and 3 big ass pancakes for $6. So I was
Give
like,
me 2.
Let me get 3 of them.
I mean, and they're
¿Cómo es
big.
el 3?
Their portions are
Pero uno
big,
de
man.
20,
So I'm
güey.
just like,
Aquí tengo uno de 20. Deme 3 a la verga.
hoy nomás para llevar. But man,
Wow.
dude, they're dope. They're really good.
Where the fuck is Brookfield?
Brookfield is right here down Ogden. Where am I? Over there by Brookfield Zoo, off Ogden and First Avenue.
Yeah. It's not that far.
Definitely go-to spot. I mean, I've gone to your regular, steak and eggers and Denny's, IHOP. But
El tuyo es el Tony's.
Tony's has it, dog. They're,
Brookfield, 24/7.
yup, 7 days a week, closed on
Yeah,
Christmas.
that's what 24/7 means.
No, I know. I'm just elaborating.
24/7. Yeah, they're open 7 days a week. All day.
Lo que tú haces en 24 horas, yo lo hago en un día. I still
Están
love
abiertos
that
todo el
shit.
día.
I still love that shit. Estoy abierto todo el día. 24/7. But I'm serious. Like, I mean, that's my go-to spot. Where's your go-to spot for breakfast?
Oh man, remember that place you took us that one time, G? Where was it?
Me?
Yeah, you took us. That place is really good.
Where?
I don't fucking know. Era para allá, güey, para el sur.
Mexico?
No, fucking pancakes and shit. It was a breakfast spot.
Was it The View?
Well, I think so.
Yeah. You know what? Right now they're closed. They're gonna reopen the last week of October.
Due to health reasons, or?
The fucking roof caved in.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah.
Ese lugar está perro.
That's my go-to on Sundays for. I'm a big soup guy, bro.
Soup?
Yeah, but not a big soup guy. Like, I just like whatever chicken. I don't like fucking carrot and tomato and all that shit. Like, I like fucking
Picky ass motherfucker.
chicken noodle,
He said, I don't like
Chicken noodle,
he's
hold
like,
the
I don't like-
vegetables.
cream of chicken.
So how do you eat caldo de res or caldo de
No,
pollo?
no. Yeah, that's
Hold the-
Mexican
hold
stuff.
the
I'm saying
carrot.
like at those breakfast, I like those soups. And
Like
shit.
the chicken noodle soup?
Yeah.
Ah.
I can eat like 5 of them.
I'm a big fan of
But
the,
only that? You said not cream of chicken?
Yeah, también cream of chicken. Oh, so that place, The View on Sundays, the best cream of chicken. The best way, hands down.
Man, I love that broccoli cheddar.
Broccoli cheddar is good. Sometimes the
love
cheddar's a
broccoli
little bit overwhelming, though. Way.
In what way? Like the
Like,
cheese?
It's just too much, yeah. It's
Ah.
for cheesy people.
It's too creamy.
Yeah, it's for cheesy people. I'm not a big cheese guy either, bro.
No?
This nigga,
No.
this motherfucker don't like nothing.
Nice no steak,
Yeah.
lobster,
I don't like lobster.
shrimp.
Shrimp? Yeah.
You don't like lobster?
¿Sabes que no? Not a big fan. I prefer crab.
Stone crab?
This motherfucker was easy. He said, I don't have breakfast. You see that? Pancakes, steak, eggs,
That is a good breakfast.
That was my
though.
my second soup.
That was your second.
and 2 soups.
Yeah, man.
Is this
Took
where
up
that was?
No, this was at a place called Three Sons, I think, by Archer and Mead, right by Austin. I think it's called Three Sons, I want to say. Great fucking place, too, eh? Can't go
looks
wrong.
good.
And there's one right in front of Knox on 63rd called Top View. This was the Rápido. It's probably in 3rd place,
Yeah.
but it's not bad. It's just not as good. But it works. It fucking does the trick. I just went to Deja Brew. Jose, you need to go, G. Deja Brew in Oak Lawn on 95th Street. Saturday and Sunday, they do brunch from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. And we just went this past Sunday. Fucking amazing, way. Good shit.
Better than Stacks.
You know what Stacks is? The one on Oak Lawn is a little bit not that great for me. I like the other Stacks. The one on 95th, too. It's right next to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the one in Pilsen. But I think it's worded different. I think it's stacked or something like that.
Yeah.
That one's really good too. There's a lot of fucking good places actually.
I've
There's
still been
fucking
trying
maple
to.
syrup.
I still been trying
something
to
like that.
taste your A's right here. ¿Cómo se llama? That kitchen. where you get that like.
Oh, they're not there anymore. Sam's.
Yeah, they're not there no more.
No, they're not there anymore.
They're
Sam's
done?
Kitchen, yeah.
They relocated.
They
or
were
they're
great.
done?
No, they didn't relocate either. They were so good too.
Man,
Sam's
that
Kitchen.
that chicken fried steak you got always looked good.
Well, just the bone and ham was amazing. Way.
That bone and ham you can kind of get everywhere though.
Nah, but theirs was ridiculous, bro. With like a fucking porterhouse of ham, like it was like what the fuck?
The whole
Huge
plato.
way. That Jesse went just to go. I showed it to him once. He had never heard of it. I'm like, get the fucking bone and ham way. Fucking sick way. And yeah, I mean, you had to eat. That motherfucker was a lot. But Sam's no longer existing way.
Shush.
Sad.
But that's fucking that's your go-to for breakfast. What's your go-to for like tacos and shit?
It's hard for tacos, especially where I'm at. So I'm in like the Berwyn Cicero area. It's hard. There's not really good tacos around me. I have to go into the city. For the longest, it's been on La Internacional on 45th and Ashland or 47th and Ashland. The original Paco's Tacos.
Oh yeah.
Other than that, it's just everything's very basic around me, man. Nothing's really good. I know you guys are probably gonna hate me, but like you guys rave about Ototonilco, and I'm just like, yeah, they're okay.
Ototonilco's okay. I'm not a big pastor guy.
Yeah, me neither.
People
So
that
I'm
love
kinda like,
pastor kind of fucking, they love it.
I don't like.
I'm not a big pastor guy. Way. Sounds good.
That sounds great.
Yeah, it sounds good.
so one of my favorites that was in Pilsen for a while was El Milagro.
Milagro is one of my top ones.
I
Man,
just-
Have you
I
been
mean,
there?
that's
I've
my-
never been there. Yeah.
You've never been there?
No.
Man, dog.
That's my go-to anytime I
Yes.
go to my mom's way. El
Yes.
Milagro.
Tacos con balas.
A veces. Yeah.
A veces.
Tacos con bal.
Yeah. No, es que ahí está como...
Ya sé.
It's right in the beginning of 26th Street. They have a tortilleria connected to it.
Oh, you're talking about that one. I'm talking the one that's on
In Pilsen,
on
right?
Pilsen.
On 18th Street. Yeah. Yeah, bro. Milagro's a shit, man.
That was that's always been my spot.
That's your go-to right there in Pilsen, for sure. But you had ahí, bro, en 2000 Pilsen, there's a lot of good spots there, bro.
There used to be El Taconazo.
But even like little like Mexican restaurants. We
Back then, casi no.
Ahorita sí, ¿verdad?
Ahorita sí.
Yeah, okay.
Pero back then, no tanto.
Yeah, you're
You
right
know?
on that.
I mean, there's
ahorita
that
sí hay un chingo.
birreria. I think Birreria Reyes is out there. It's always been out there.
Yeah.
But we've never really had. I mean, back then there was a lot more storefronts back then.
Yeah.
You know, La Caperucita. You know, Carnitas Don Pedro, Sabas.
Don Pedro's been a staple there. Shout out.
They have been. I know they tried to open one in Cicero. I don't know how that went for them, but a lot of it back then when we were growing up in Pilsen was just a lot of home cooked meals.
Yeah.
You know,
That's true, man. Eating out was the luxury on the weekend.
Yeah.
if that.
Yeah.
Especially like you guys had a big family, so hasta peor, you know.
Yeah, it was, man. It was difficult. I know I got to see a little bit of the difficulties my family had growing up, but some of the best memories I have are in that era, man.
Yeah, I bet.
You know, we never went hungry. You know, yeah, nos faltaba un chingo de cosas, but we never went hungry.
Yeah.
You know, my parents were always there. My brothers were always there. Everybody siempre estaba junto. You know, holidays were different. Everybody got together. Now it's just, you know, everybody has their own families. Everybody wants to do their own thing, and it's not the same. Even Pilsen's not the same anymore, you know. You know, our go-to spot sometimes on the weekends was Lawrence's Fish House, right there on Canal,
Yes, sir.
or Connie's Pizza. Every time somebody graduated or somebody had something like, you know, somebody didn't go to jail.
A little bit higher.
Yeah,
You go to Connie's.
We go to Connie's.
Jeez. You been to Connie's? No, ¿verdad? That's a good one too, compa.
That's a really good one.
Yeah.
But that's it, man. It was It was good. It was good times. I think all that. Being the youngest, growing up in Pilsen, moving to a suburb. I think all that molded me into the person I am. I'm very well rounded. I can keep a conversation going with pretty much anybody. I know a little bit of everything. I like what I do. I like DJing. I don't know. I feel some type of way getting older and still DJing.
Yeah. I mean, you look great for 45, though.
Yeah.
No,
Right?
yeah. I just had my prostate checked.
Twice in 1 week.
Yeah.
I went back just to make sure.
I don't think you guys got it right.
Bro, check again.
And don't use the probe this time.
It's because when I shower, I fucking check myself and
I feel something.
I feel something.
I don't know if it's a cacahuate or
There's
some
something
shit.
there.
There's something there.
Something there. Might be a lost butt plug or something. I ate it up and shit.
It's an anal bead. I don't know. I just feel a bump and just want to make sure I'm good.
I just feel bummed. Big ass anal bead like this.
Still attached to the whole. Anyway. But yeah, man. I think
Nah, well,
I think that's also one of the reasons why I'm so well rounded in music. I listen to everything, man. I give everything an opportunity, and if I can get creative with it, even better. I use a lot of dumb drops when I'm mixing. A lot of people catch it, some people don't. But como dice mi compa acá, I'm gonna get a good 5 years out of you, and that's it.
Yeah. Well, that shit's running out, so you better fucking innovate more, motherfucker. Look at that.
5-year contract.
Just like the Remax Festival, he just stopped by and he was just like, "Hey, you're closing." What?
Oh, yeah.
It turned out really good. I was really happy.
Was that I think those things just happen, though, right? Like things like
Well,
that.
you don't have a choice, ni modo que me vaya. Like, where's Whopper at? That nigga left.
I think it was those things are cool when shit happens like that. Unexpected.
It worked out. It worked out, and it was a really good experience. I was very happy to be a part of that.
That was cool, man.
But little by little, we're getting up there.
Hey, this weekend, do you have new gear?
Do I have new gear?
New speakers?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? I seen them, and I don't know why I thought they were like Georgies or like I just didn't think because you never told me that you were gonna get them or anything like that. Not that you have to, obviously, but I'm saying nunca me platicaste.
So
And B, you had said you don't make RCF money.
Right. I've always been a QSE guy.
Yeah.
I've always had QSE, and they've always been very faithful to me. Unfortunately, the last version that came out, I've never had so many problems with the speaker, and I mean they've gone out, they've blown out, I've literally had so many problems with it. I had no choice. I had to switch over to RCF and just try them out. So I got the same ones Georgie has. I figured I was just like I needed to get speakers
nice.
regardless. They do sound really nice.
Yeah.
So yeah, man.
I was just telling Zermeño about those fucking speakers.
Really?
Yeah, they're good, man.
Yeah,
I
and
see you with them, and I just wanted to say good shit.
yeah, they sound
Looks
really good.
Sounds good. I'm glad you were able to get them too, man.
Yeah, we're getting there, man. I like it. I try to add something new every year. Now especially working with Bola, having that versatility to offer some more things. It's just good, man. I just. Just being a part of the whole AMG is just like working with everyone, being able to work around everyone and being like, hey, you know what, Georgie's not available, but Jose is, or vice versa. That's honestly what feels good for me. Be able to count on you guys. Be like, hey, sabes que I have a problem. I need someone to help me with this. Yeah, we got you. So. For me, it's a blessing. I've always wanted to be a part of AMG, and now that I'm a part of AMG, I'm just like, hope you don't change the name.
Yeah. No, it's going in the right direction, bro. I mean, I think you're good for another 5 years, way.
No, thank you.
Yeah. So we'll do the official extension right here.
Yeah.
Good for another 5 years, guys. 5 more years.
Do I gotta take my
Money
prostate
goes
again?
down though. Money goes down though.
Do I gotta check my prostate again though?
Yeah.
I'll go right now. They have a 24-hour urgent care.
Yeah. 24/7.
7 days.
That
a week.
means they're open all day,
Really?
all week.
Damn, I gotta call Tony's right now.
Compa, well,
Hey, are you guys open?
I do. Even Bola had mentioned to me that he wanted to do this again, but with all the guys.
Yeah.
Memes, him, you, Jesse. And I had told him, well, let me do everyone individually, and then I'll bring all of you guys back. Because I do feel the same way, like him being part of the crew or the family. He's going through a good moment, fucking thankfully everyone's really busy.
Yeah.
And then I do know what you mean when you're like, well, sabes que you have like a backup, like alguien te va a respaldar kind of thing. And for us, it's the same thing, bro. Like, we try our best to keep everyone busy and look good. And, I know that we lag on certain things still, but I mean, it's kind of like when you're in this, it's not like de un día al otro kind of, or even from 1 year to another. Like, it just, shit takes time. Like, it's a big ass system to run,
Yeah.
for everyone too and shit. But I do want to fucking say that I do want to bring you back. Not just you, like, I do want to get a lot of the Aguacate people on here. Even if it's recurring and fucking people get bored, like, it don't matter to me. Like, I just want to get you guys on more.
Yeah, I would really like to go into like the behind the scenes of what happens, like at our events, what we do behind the scenes that people don't really know.
Oh, like some sort of like video log of that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of people just think we just show up, pop up our speakers, and we're ready to go. But it's just like there's so many things behind it. There's so much prep work behind it.
Right.
Especially when it's a wedding, when it's a big event.
Respect the DJ.
Ya voy.
Well, ya llegó el raite, güey.
No, that's it.
Yeah.
Anybody want to shout out?
Yeah, I want to take a moment to shout out Sonido Flama, la familia Rangel, la familia Blanco. Gracias por la oportunidad que me dieron, todas las enseñanzas que me dieron. Saludazo a una persona que pues lamentablemente no está con nosotros, pero al señor Chalo Blanco. Man, all the times he picked us up, when we didn't have cars, y todas las veces que nos echó la mano con los raites to get to the gigs and stuff like that. And most importantly, my family, all of my family, thank you for the love and support. I mean, they always keep me grounded. They always, just keep doing what you're doing. My AMG family, man, I love you guys. I hope every year it continues to grow and it gets bigger. And I mean, that's it. Just keep pushing, man. Just keep pushing and hope everything gets bigger, better. That's it. I hope we all win.
Well, I for sure want to let you know that we're happy that you're part of Aguacate.
Okay.
I mean, I don't want to sound like, oh shit, I'm very selective, but I'm a little. I guess I'm selective, and in that sense, it's just like there's a circle, and I've always told people like, oh shit, you know what, you might hear things from me or whatever or of me, but the people in our circle, like, we try our best to keep everyone, make sure everyone's good. Everyone else outside that circle.
You know what? And he's probably gonna get mad that I didn't fucking touch base on him, but mi compa Luis Diaz, definitely,
yes.
definitely a very, very big part of everything that I've learned sound wise. A very, very good person to have in your corner. He's always positive. He's always pushing you to do better. He'll literally call you out when you're fucking up. But
yeah,
really good person to have in your in your corner and supporting you. And he knows, man. Every time I hit him up, I'm like, man, I feel like I messed up. I did this, I did that, and he's like, nah, you're good. It happens. But definitely big shout out to him.
shout out. This is a great guy, bro.
I don't think he really knows how much help and support he gave me.
Because you work with him for some time, right?
Yeah.
And you're still working with him.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah,
I mean, I'll literally drop what I'm doing for him.
Yeah.
You know, if he si me llama ahorita y me dice, hey, you know what, I need
Whatever.
whatever it is,
Yeah.
I'll be like, yeah, I'm down. Just a great person all around. Learned a lot of things from him, and you know, he's learned a lot of things from me. But yeah, definitely a very, very. I don't think I would have. I don't think I would have developed my my level of engineering because of him.
Yeah, that's where you kind of started sharpening up the craft in the sound engineering department.
Yeah, that's when I started paying attention more to how things sounded and making sure that
Especially from him, because he's a good fucking engineer, man.
he's amazing, bro.
Yeah.
I know he downplays himself a lot, but man, I mean, I tell him all the time, I'm like, man, you're a beast, bro.
No, he's fucking really good, way.
Yeah,
And he knows his sonido, and he knows his consola, and he fucking just knows it, bro.
Yeah, bro. No, he's aside from that, he's just a badass person, bro.
Yeah.
And he's definitely someone that I would rather have as my friend than my enemy.
For sure.
You know, like I've gotten out of bed at 3 a.m. He's hit me up and he's like, "Hey, can you pick me up?" Yeah, I got you. I'm on my way. You know, let me jump in an Uber and go pick you up. Never hesitate to do anything. You know, that's just the type of person he is and the type of respect he deserves.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah, big, very, especially in these last 8 years. I've known him longer than I've known you guys.
Yeah.
Just a really great person, really humble person. He definitely puts you in your place when you're fucking up, you know. But I think we all need that one person around us.
Hell yeah.
But you know, shout out to him. Shout out to La Familia Diaz. Definitely, they're all amazing. They're all amazing. They're all really cool. You know, they all. Oh, ya llegó tu amigo el gordito. Like, yeah, you know. Pero yeah, no, tan a todo dar ellos.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, I think that's it. If I missed anybody, man, I apologize. My mind's everywhere. But you know, anyone that has supported me or showed me love, like, you know, thank you. That's pretty much it, man. Like I said, I hope we all win. I hope we all make it. I hope we all continue to eat.
Yes,
That's
sir.
all that matters, man.
How you feeling this one?
Fuck
G?
yeah. Badass way. Same shit way. O sea, you know, we just did our last big spurt working together was Patron, you know, and I would be there at the beginning and I would be like, fuck, you know, the next person to show up would always be Whopper, you know, and he would always said some shit to make me fucking, you know, to make me fucking laugh and get me in a better mood because I'd probably right there. I'm like, fuck.
How about that day that he fucking tricked you? He told you that he forgot something. And he fucking walked
when
out.
I ran out of
Oh,
the...
yeah. And I was all spooked, right?
called me.
Where the fuck is Whopper go? Hey, bro, something happened. Yeah, you're right. I forgot about that.
Yeah, bro.
I'm like, hey, did Whopper call you? He's like, no, why? Like, bro, he just fucking told me something happened, bro, that he'll be back later, blah, blah, blah. And I was fucking tweaking out.
Gee, so I consider myself a very organized person, especially when I'm doing events, especially when I'm doing AMG events.
Did you forget, like, your belt or something?
No, G, what happened was I was plugging in my headphones, my emergency headphones, because I forgot my other headphones. And then I realized my emergency headphones broke. I'm like, I got to run out, man. So I ran out and I went to the nearest gas station to pick up some earbuds because I needed something to mix.
Yes.
So I was just like, yo.
You're right. Scared the fuck
I don't know
out of
what girl was at the front door, but she was just like, you could have just told us, we could have gone. And I was like, well, I didn't know you guys would do that for me. Like, I'm just saying, like, I need headphones. Let me go run and
Who
get
was
some
that,
headphones.
Delegato?
Who?
Delegato?
De la ghetto.
Robert Jr.?
De la streets.
The streets.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually went back a couple weeks ago. I had
You did.
I had a gig in the area. I stopped by, said what's up to everybody, all the locals that were there. It was cool, man. Patron was a really nice spot.
Oh,
you know?
yeah. Well, that's what I was trying to get to, you know. As long as we're having events, you guys obviously know that you guys will be our DJs, and we fucking love having you and Jesse as our fucking DJs. Pues, yeah, you already know. Whopper time. Whopper, hay pa 5 more years. No puedo decir que hay pa largo.
They extended
Hay pa
my
5 more
contract
years.
as of tonight.
No, for sure, boy. You know, we appreciate you fucking coming on and shit.
Nah, pues thank you.
It
The
was-
feeling is mutual,
it
man.
was a great talk, for sure.
Hell
a
yeah,
fun
bro.
one.
It was a good one, bro.
Thank you.
You'll be back.
A mi compa Mexican Jay-Z. on
Muchas
the audio
gracias.
and the camera. Thank you.
Yes.
We ya teníamos ratillo que nos juntamos. People that are on YouTube, keep subscribing. Follow us on everything else, all the social medias. Se lo encargamos, viejones. Ya se lo saben. Read a book.
Ding dong.